This episode is brought to you by TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com is your all-access to culture. Check out cultural merchandise like leggings, hats, mini boxing gloves, and bags. Also t-shirts like hip-hop, nature, rock bands, reggae, and dark fantasy. Fast shipping worldwide. That's TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. Now let's check out this episode. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a 90s legend in the building today. Listen, this man here gave you crazy hits by himself, and then he turned around and joined a crew and gave you another set of crazy hits right throughout the 90s, right up until the 2000s and stuff. And right now, he's still putting out hits. You know, we have in the building today, we have Roundhead, a.k.a. Big Rounds, in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
While out there now, so much love and blessing to the world, you see? Yeah, man, you don't know. Great muscle this. You don't know Entertainment Report, the podcast. Yeah, it a shot the thing you know, so you don't know, just tune to it, you know. Don't move a muscle, right? Yeah.
Man, listen, if there's one thing I know about you, you have the most slangs when it came to dancehall ever. When it comes to any type of talk, check Roundhead. He's the one with all the talks right there. You know what I'm saying?
True. I saw myself like, I always use a talk this, I see myself like the sun. You see? Mm-hmm. Just give off energy. You know, business who get it, so you don't know more than just ever send out good energy. You know what I say for real. You see?
I agree 100%. Thank you so very much for joining us here on the Entertainment Report podcast today, because somebody like you that's been through so much from the whole of the 90s till the 2000s till right now, you have so much to share, and I'm so happy that you're here with us today.
Blessing, man. Likewise, man, because I don't know. You see, the item still not play a vital role, because more time we are saying we are doing, but more time if you're not there, if you are distribute to help with distribute, you know what I mean? So, you don't know, a blessing same way, man. Great for there with the eye too, you see it.
Maximum respect, big boss. All right, we usually take it right from the beginning. So then my first question for you is this. What part of Jamaica did you grow up in, and what attracted you to music in the first place?
I'm really born and grew up in a St. Thomas, but like from teenage I would come leave St. Thomas. Like, me have family in a Papi, seeing that's St. Andrew, Kingston, so I always there from your youth with this still, because I don't know, mom got auntie, brothers and sister down there, so you know, me auntie and uncle, so we always did it like on holidays, weekend, and so you know, from leave primary school, like 12, 13, then we there, like, yeah, I'm kind of in the town still, in a Papi, seeing, still love me St. Thomas back and forth out the car, you see me? Mother still out there, sister them out there, don't know. Place out there some more time, a cool out spot out there, always, you see.
East side.
Yeah, true.
You understand? And what was the attraction to music? What was it that you heard, seen, or what it was that attracted you to music in the first place?
Well, something more is like, before me even, like, understand the music part, right? Like, at school, I don't really like, I don't like take part in enough thing, but when it come on to like storytelling, any little entertainment thing, I wasn't using, I never sing or DJ them time, more like telling story. And I used to have a way where I could have go up and tell a story, which is not really a written story, like me just get it out of my head. So sometimes it's like when the encore beat me, I saw my teacher them kind of say, no, say him special, guys, like, them find out, sometimes we get an encore and it's like, me talk some different thing than what me just talk. So if it was a story, I would have it as the story written down, but me just come off of my head, you see me? So I kind of acknowledge it from them time. They say, no, say, a greatness there in more time. So until, you know, we start sending it on a music side now, you see me? Living a year out of St. Thomas, yeah, a little year I call Woodburn, you see him? Yeah, so I remember when I time you don't know the first lyrics when we start a bill now, you have a bridge in the year and now. And them man they know first. He was a policeman, Godfrey. See him a brother named Morris. But Morris is a man now, he fix like TVs and radio and them thing there, but the community man fix them thing, you see me? So I could remember them days you know was Michael Jackson have Mama so mama sa mama kusa. You see him? Let me say Mama so mama sa mama kusa. Control girl in every area. In a wood burneries, Ortiz and Baptist. God favor brother where them call him Maris. All TV and radio, that's how him fix. Give him it all, him will give you back Chris's in. So like a community vibe with people them like, and this some people like know say, you know, say him have something about him and things so. From this we are per long so. Yeah, as me as a Godfrey's a man now, he used to keep a lot of dance. I know I like a pub them time so. From a tender age now, me as like Joe Man next them, Red Rose, seeing Super Blacks them and yeah, a couple of artists where you know I could hear them name and you see the song now. It was a song called Music Merchant from I think somewhere in a Grand Spend corner, which them days you know me I like about 9-10 year old. Which the kid where I played the song them time there was a little juvenile too. You see me? Yeah. He was a little kid, so it's like little bit like would I look like him about 2 year older than me or so. So me I say, yo, trust me. Me love it and I stay back on this little youth. Him a the selector on the sound. It's so much big man. Him a the captain for all of these big artists and a youth. I'm the youngest one around the sound as a selector youth named Kirky. You see me? So it's like he give me a vibe now. Me I say, yeah, me can do this. So from this one I was like, you know, Papi, you know, up this one, this a brigadier them come from, the Jerry family, Brigadier Nancy. See, all of them. So it's like my family them house are down the street from them. So when me I come to town, like me I pass them yard to go down in my family yard. You know what I mean? So it's like my always say artists Yellow Man, Brokeback, Tiger, seeing Brigadier Jerry, Mama Nancy them time. You know what I mean? I say whole heap of artists. So it's like, yeah, me just grew that vibe. So it's like one of the time now I sent them I say, see him where I saw him Concord up a place and go tired. Which Brigadier come DJ now and it's like for the whole night me I touch him on him foot and make him know say yeah. One DJ and you see him? Then if like about a good half or 45 minutes to them say, yo, people from night this little you pressure me say I'm one DJ. I give him the mic and give me the mic and me DJ and you know a couple of things people whoa and hold back the mic and say, Will, what's your name? So me I say no say me not to have no name still but me just love DJ. You see me? So him say DJ again and me DJ again him go so boom and hold the mic and say, Will, from tonight the youth name Roundhead. You see him? Just like that. You see him when they're like 9 year old. So him left from the party. Put me in the back of a Starlet. It was a Starlet. Them time they station wagon looking Starlet. So a couple of them inside of the car. The 2 seat did full up. The back and the front seat. So it's like him lift the back and put me under there. But it wasn't like a trunk. You see, it was like me in the car with them, see, but me just around the back. So like a station wagon thing. So him stop around and hold it there. Come and make him know. So I know him. See him. Fitzy and my uncle have the welding shop down the road from the yard. So he must say, Fitzy, Barry, your uncle. So I say, yeah. So he more know, my other uncle named Barry. So I say, yeah, man. So he carry me on my yard and go wake up my holiday and tell me all the same, I carry me a town with him. You see? So I just call mother and tell mother, say, yo, I carry my town with me. You know? You see? And so carry me in and thing. Mother just pack a little bag and give me and I come in and thing. And they run him for a little while and carry me enough little place, Jack Ruby, enough place him carry me go and thing till he migrate kind of their foreign kind of most of the party. So him leave more them little brother. One called Junior Brigade. Yeah. And Ike. So them more time I carry me on the road more time and thing. And from this on now, go on till Capleton come in now.
Okay, so then we're talking, this is basically the late 80s that we're talking about here?
Well, but I say like, yeah, late 80s, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, late 80s, you're right, yeah.
And then you're at this time here, were you thinking of being more like a conscious type of DJ since it was Briggy that brought you into the fold and then his brother brought you to, or more you were still had your own like dance hall you were thinking?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why you see me for remain that way the same way today. You know what I mean? So I really go over the bone. You see me? We can't talk enough guns something, we can't talk enough slack something. But over the years in my career, more time we touch, do little thing, but me not overdo it. You know what I mean? I say? And yeah. Because I come from that kind of vibe, the Brigadier them and Nancy, so more cultural thing, 12 tribe is the Rastafari vibe, you see?
And then that's where you started out. So then, okay, you said you're in Papi now, and then you met Capleton. How did you meet Capleton at that time there?
Well, we did Capleton come in the Kingston like about 86, 87. Yeah. Kind of him was like him come from St. Mary. But him family them there town like I to see him with. You see me, so I know him family them and things. So it's like him there country and it's like told me that year the thing when him coming like him a Christian too, like him baptized and like him feel like him a turn back as a youth and him a get bad, but him have more man family at town. So it's like them send him at town because, you know, like them feel like him can govern more man family there. So, you see, but that was the best thing for him. So when him come in now, it's like, and me and him guys like, because we are dealing music now, it's like we are come as youth now, and it's like, them not so we are move like, go and go look at work and certain thing now, and that is music we are dealing, and it's like, them days, you know, back in them time, there were people that see it certain kind of way, like how them would see it now. So I'm gonna wonder what you do. You know, try to go to school, go turn bank clerk or something, you talk about music. So more time, you might get pressure from female people than me, I get pressure too. You see me? Sometimes, I could remember days where my people are pressure me and me walk out of the house. Seeing? And when we come out of the house and go up the road, and me and him buck up same way, the same thing female people them depend. Some more time just me and him sit down and all our vibes and lock out all that out of our mind and go and build out some lyrics and them things. So I really, you see, so it got till we start taking on the road now and thing, and you see me, like a someone bridging out of St. Thomas one night time, Black Symbolic, them give me a money for do some dub. Me and him go around at jammies, and I saw enough man around there when them hear, you know, when I tell Capleton, say, yo, if you're there around here, you know, if you're there around here, you know, you're too bad in the youth and railway. So, you see, yeah, start follow it up from that to one night time now, there town, and Fattest now, exterminator. Get a link on Fattest now and railway and go there, but the run now, little thing one night times, only a problem now, like, somehow I gotta dance and have some money and spend some money, but it was like $2 bogus $20. Yeah. See, so like some little cost, you know, family thing with them on and the race, so we end up go back a country and their country a year. Capleton now, seeing that I was bomber red now, me here jump out, and me I said, what? Because I remember say, I we did go around Fattest and them things, so like me I say, if we did their town, would I did this, so we just coming back, you see it.
Okay, so then he did Bomber because that was on the Exterminator label there. Yeah. That was his first major hit that he came with. But you guys were hanging out before. You left and went back to country, and you heard that Capleton got this big hit.
Yeah, it's like a with that town, you know, it's like a tribulation car, you know. It's like a community people keep the dance, and it's like we go somewhere and find the money. We had to do some welding work, we had to do some apprentice welding work, and we find the money. Like about $200 and share them up and thing, but me never know it was the $20 them before the one we know, the paper $20 them, but them the burgundy. So them look alike, like the red, it was red at our time, but there was burgundy were changed before, like when we were a kid. So me never know the burgundy one. So me spend them and never even know. So it's like it end up, cause we popular in the community and man knows how me spend them. So me kind of just go a country for not a cage and just go cool off because I wouldn't know me hear the Capleton now. I said, what? I could remember saying the whole I would go check Fattest and Ray, so if me did it. You see me? If I was there about advice to you see, somebody just knows me, I come back at town and come all our vibes and seeing from this and now a Bravo. Yeah. Seeing Bobby Zara coming in the night time from Canada too. I'm do some record because Bobby Zara first record me, you know.
Bobby Zara was the first one that recorded you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at that time, a lot of people don't. That was Bobby Zara at that time, and then he changed his name now to Bubba Zara. When he rest up. Yep.
Yeah. See him. And I wanted to say, you know, is I think that the first song we write to Bobby, you know, was a rap song, you know. And me a kidding. Yeah.
A rap song.
We got the wickedest sound. Semi sound, it is the bad. We used to play downtown. Yeah, man. First song that when I Penny Harry as an artist now, Penny Harry cause me used to rap on DJ. Me always like me love rap more. So Penny Harry always tell me, say, yo, rapper, more you start DJ with that big voice and let that rap something there. You see me? Yeah, Penny Harry, I'm gonna kind of fight that thing though, I'm for real and thing, you see me? But I'm the first love, that's why I see even when I grew up in the music more times, so I kind of flavor the thing with some Yankee thing more time as with all the way a Jamaican because you know me, I see me kind of love Yankee music from your group. I know them use a lot of instrument on radio and you see them carry a snare in a hip hop music what I like. But we had we're gonna two characters in our music, you see me? Like a snare that will come like it does clap you.
Yes, I remember because it seems like your influence is especially when you're saying hip hop, it seems like West Coast hip hop was really what you were into at that time there.
Yeah. Because I don't think my brother them go live all of California, so when me does come out of the game now and early out. I'm about when me like 20, 21 year old. So when I try to California now, I'm going to find out some me a year at easy and them youth the way. Them use all yellow man thing and some of the man them thing with me. I say, oh, seeing? So me I say come like I want this, you know, me I say more time for real. Come here, come around them places from your youth. So it's like influenced by them too. Seeing enough little way, Easy, Dr. Dre them, Ice Cube them, for real.
Snoop Dogg and that whole set there. So then now you came back, you recorded your first song, and then you linked back with Capleton when you came back now.
Yeah, I'm coming out from country now, we're in Capleton. You see me, so I'm jump out now, so Bubba Zara come in. But when Bubba Zara come in now, me and them link up same way, so we go Bravo. So when we there Bravo now, we record for Bravo, we record Lotion, man. Seeing, Panid record, I think I gun na me hand. But me, Baby Wayne, and Powerman was on that rhythm. But we never do it. See, me even did go a little harder than Powerman and Baby Wayne, but them record because Powerman didn't have stone on the soap. Where? Woman me lotion, man. Power record stone on it. Baby Wayne record Mama on it. See? All the way I lick you out them time. The me record that thing on it. Some girl pose like them at on them bed, they pan black. Move and go, girl, to me you can't chat. So, Baby Wayne, Capleton and Panid run upon the rhythm. Baby Wayne never too gone away. Power man not gone away. Me not too gone away, but my tune now take on a Mantico beer. Yeah.
Got you.
See? So it's like, sometimes me over the world more time and like people would have said, like the radio station and I guess to say, the first song Roundhead sing, more time Jamaica, Kingston say something different from a Mantico beer say. See? Because somebody from Mantico Bay will say bed from black, somebody from Kingston will say busway. You see?
Got you.
But when Mantico Bay are real for bed from black, Kingston not real feet. So you have big artists from all, me I got student there, Jammys now, me I look at youth and we apprentice, we're not big artists, but when me and the big artists them buck up on mobile now, more time I frighten them down there. You see me? Yeah. Cause me have that tune them now, we kind of take on a mobile now. Some y'all pose like them at on them bed, they pan black. You see me? So Baby Wayne now and Powerman now vice back for them tune pan the giggy. I saw you get the big run now, the stone.
Yes.
And mama, you murderer, cry them vice back, we steal it up on the giggy. You see me? But them tune they did up on the soap rhythm. With
original what you voice with at first. Because so then now the link is Capleton, Bubba Zaro, Roundhead, Powerman, and Baby Wayne. That's the
and
five
Panid.
of the man. And Panid. So it's six of the man them that's really rolling. Yeah. So it's really the six of the man them that's part. And how did you even link with? Because you knew Capleton already. You bucked Bubba Zaro because of Capleton. How did you link with Powerman and Baby Wayne and even Panhead at that time there?
Well, you see, Panid now. Panid and Capleton come from St. Mary, you know. But like them go school like different area. So it's like one night, remember me and Panid, me and Capleton I go somewhere like African Star, did this up African Star come in from Canada now. Does I build the sound and thing and bring down the sound and does I kind of try to establish it. So them that play somewhere in a Kesha Park and we walk around this up. See this bridge in a walk, I come tie up there and Capleton and I say, yo, bridge look like I'm a bridge, you know. Seeing? So I saw like, I keep Panid and this or no, you know me, I say like link up, make and ray so. We you know, a jam is where I go. So that's like, you know, poor man come from White House. Them time they're not like nowhere. You have a lot of students. Them days they're just like, jammies. Toby said I'll drop out from early. So it's like when I time just left with jammies and Scorpio. Most are run as jammies. Like a big high school at jammies. So jammies run like a college. So around this, the whole I will link up. And it's like, them days I was not like nowhere. It's easy for even getting a studio. Them days I beat you in the studio when you don't have the name and nothing in there. You see, mappy them and seeing country them some man in a jam is well. More time we can't do in the studio, but it's from King coming, from King Jam is walking and you see. Him going to the office and hear from the intercom say, Mappy come to the office so we know so we clear the way. Come outside, but Baby Wayne know and a man like Grindsman and Baby Wayne them always stubborn. You see me? Yeah, come and beat me. Say, if I'm not Mappy, one of them is broke all Baby Wayne and down there already, man. Yeah, man, licking with board and broke him, man. And them tribulation this up. You see, Panid now, Panid was like a defender for you and I. See? Yeah. So it's a man who stand up for man more time and make a man who say, yeah, I'm a youth, them youth, then I don't really and I feel like, you see? Yeah. Some more time, Panid is a man now come like him now, like, yeah. The man who kind of understand the street and more than me and even Capleton, so for real. I saw it start out, but Baby, you know, I saw the whole of we know as me I tell you, say like, when the studio get away now, when big artists come around and rare, we as youth now we have to outside. So it's like the whole of it just end up just gang up to one place and reason and kind of get to know each other and end up become the friendship, that bridging there, see me? Yeah. So that's something you could remember when I time now, baby, when my always want to come in my yard a papi. But them time, you know, my people, them throw me out of them place and me have a little board house now, we call the shack and race. Some of them to want a man come to some of them want a man to me yard. You see me? But when I do him say, yo, I could go to Portmore off him place and go over this up. You see, when I go over there, I say, yo, trust me, when I reach over there, I say, John, no. I got a papi, man. You see? Hold a taxi and got a papi, no, and Ray. Baby is a loving youth, you know, trust me, you know, some joyful kind of youth. When I reach at the yard, he's a lady. My people, them throw me out of them place for a lady. After Gilbert, I place it mash up, so it's like she have like a 4-bedroom house. But it kind of damage certain ways, so she like tell me, just line up the best kind and then them and her rear. So I did it. So when I bring baby in company to her rear, she like baby into her rear, you see me? So she said, make him. When I tell me, yeah, I guarantee reason I say, you know, send him to official her rear. She said, make him line up on her room and do them, man. You see me? So I saw really baby in the kind of, they are popping with me and Capleton to her rear. I really, when we find out say I indulge in a certain thing like the band kind of broke, we still remain as bridging, but you know me, I saw we kind of live together one at a time. You see, you know.
And this was before you guys even got any. Well, you had the big song in Mobay, but it didn't really touch in Kingston yet. And he did Mama, but it didn't break yet at that time.
Yeah. But when we got Papi, you know, and the whole movement, so I saw now the whole Steely thing coming, you know, them jump out now. Him and Power, because me never record with Steely. Him record with Steely, Power man record with Steely. Because them days the Steely was still doing things for jammies. So it's like we come from Papi now, it's like when it touch certain hours now, we are looking for go home. Which the man, they might live a water house and near to the studio can do it till hours. Because them days, you know, remember recording used to go on like on the night time. You see me? Yeah. So it's like enough things slip with them time because we end up going back at Papi and me and Capleton more time because I don't know bus hours and certain things. And you see? But baby and poor man live a water house, baby and them have some youth where them youth they just love music out of them heart to them and they will sleep all right just off just record, man. Yeah, man, them man they will sleep at roadside for record. You know what I mean? I say which we never have that gut sight this for more time, you know what I mean? I say them kind of. So I saw when them jump out now and we didn't know and you see me, it's like we still remain that kind of friendship then the band the same way. You see? Because I'm a man that love Capleton, they respect Capleton certain way. Because I remember Capleton boss before the whole of it too. You see me? So we kind of respect Capleton that way. I love their own, me and Capleton. So I saw the whole thing.
So it's everybody parring, everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
So then you have the big hit in Mobay. So when did you come back to Kingston now and get the hit in Kingston where people start to say, okay, Roundhead.
Right, you see, with all me I tell you about this studio, you know, the man really give me a vibes out there, you know. See, you know, introduce me to somebody who changed my life, you know. And none of them names do what I call, you know. A simpleton, you know. It's a simpleton now. Me and him I do some work, some apprentice welding work at my uncle place. See, so him get fed up one night time, I run to go do some security work with Trinity. Some security guard. So you know, I'm in the street now, the security thing now, so I saw him buck the virgin, you know, calling Fata, and them around Silverback, Fata and stealing them and cleaving them now, so you see me? Buck Fata and Fata, like Fata rate him, Fata ride back them time, so like, Fata ride, come check him my papi in one night. Then him check him, like some girl come from Canada too, and Fata will link the girl them and kind of stop and I reason with him. So me I come up the road, same time, and I tell Fata, say, that you tell me I tell you about, you know, Fata. See him? So Fata say, yo, DJ, me and DJ some tune, and I say, John, we never know, say, that little boy a DJ, man. Check out a little fat uptown boy in there and pay a burger and thing. And, you see me? Yeah. Real. So, I saw now, him tell me, say, it was like a Friday night, so into the Sunday, I come at the studio. I'm mixing lab. See? So me got the studio now, I'm mixing lab and race. So him interview me, Steely, you know, I tell Steely, say, around at the youth, I tell you about this. Little fat boy, this me I tell you about, you know. See? So Steely said, DJ. So me DJ, so him say, DJ the rare song we have. So me say, we don't have no rare song still for them. So DJ the song we give the least, like, in your catalog. The one they like the least, you see? So me say, Say, girl, you look so good, your man must stop cry for you. Me a thought I would carry feelings in you. True, you look so nice and you're not. You see? Girl, you both swear like a big BG kite. Man say, for that body's artist this.
Mm-hmm.
So him say, I'm go on cool, because I'm on record and thing. And so, anyway, did it at the night and thing. Couple of months the record before, then him send me to the studio. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who the record before. Because to me just all the night for no say I steal this. Them man is like God and music and feel myself. And me are the bodies. I saw him say what I'm out. You know what me I say, which, you know, that's a talk, but me I say, him even said that. Me I say, yeah. So me just have to pay attention for when him ready for me to go around at the can. So I go around there. And I DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So him start. So him say, go up with the key. Which me don't know nothing about key, and I inbound something I mean. I don't know nothing I'm going to learn music, you know, you see?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm say go up with the key, so I kind of know so I want to go up higher with my voice. But me's a big voice youth from a long time, so me say, girl, you look so good, your man don't stop crying for you. Me a thought I would carry feelings to you, but girl, you both swear like a big BG kite. So I find the BG kite has trained me. So me stop and me say, father. No, say wrong key me, you know. Remember, you know, me I tell you, so I don't know nothing about key, you know. Me live in a house, me live in a yard, me live in a door key. You see me? Yeah. So, when me said that him say come, no, studio device, you know, my big glass, him there, him say come. So when I go around him, when I come out of the studio, him say, and me I tell about music. Fatta me couldn't feel like a big artist. You're like a fat boy from Papi, you know, look like you put me on P and Burger. And I go on a yard, man.
What?
Can't tell him about music. Yo, Ella. I say, my whole world tumble in front of my muscle, man. You know what I mean? That's what him tell me that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Him say, if I come go on in my yard, come out of the studio and go on. You know? That's fatta drop down his face, you know, seeing? That's me stand up in the studio, because when the man tell us, go on and come out of the studio, you're supposed to come out and gone. The most you can do in the studio yard are gone. You see me? So me still kind of stand up in there and see him now really say nothing to me. Because me I listen for him really run me out and I'm not saying nothing to me. So me really stand up there and you see him. Nah, the ranks of the number one song them time. This time when I the original. Yeah. Nah, they go around there after me. Nah, do a record and I stop now to have some little files. So I'm going to call you now like me. And come off a chair and fling it on the ground and say, cleave it. Music mash up. Now do the foolish DJ in the area, the biggest idiot. This other man they have number one song, music mash up. Now do can't DJ. Yo, hell, the way the man deal with Nada ranks and Nada to the big artists. So as a youth, me I look at it and say, you know, so that man, yeah, I want great coach. I suck me more and get out of Nada, you know, because I see him do it to Al Shabba. Yeah. I suck me more and get out of Nada, so I kind of say, me say, you know, sir, any other man that give me a chance again, me I drop down and dead in the studio. Anything him say me, I do it. See, anyway, the session done. Come out na the night there. So, father said to me, so me I reach home. So me tell him, me I go and hold it in the studio till the morning and things, you see? I'm a ride bike them time there. I think I'm a steal there ride too, yeah. See? I'm saying, sure, you're good. I mean, I say, yeah. So when them go start for ride out now, a line up for ride out, him say to steal, it's a foul. We want to do something for that little fat youth, you know? See? So steal, say, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. And them ride out and left me. You see me? So now, me have a girl cousin now, we have some friend on a grand spend, we say, Silver, a player on a grand spend. I want a little thing, I want a little stage show thing too. So she tell me to come around there. Jennifer, so me go around there with the youth, them now and Rary, and boom. Me go up on the stage at DJ, when I go up on the stage at DJ now, the whole place I mash down them days, man, I jump all fence, I come in a dance, so people are jump fence, so it's like, where some man a jump the fence and come in at the dance now, them lick off the wire where them put on the light post to get the light, the current for the sound. So me up on the stage at DJ and the whole thing in the darkness now, everything chip out in the darkness, me stand up on the stage. Go so and put on the mic and walk off of the stage. Take like a couple of minutes for them to get back the thing together, and when the thing come on back and the sound come on back, everybody is screaming name at the party. Roundhead, row. Yeah. Saturday night, before the morning dance I go in. There my yard now pop in. Clean up my yard and Ray and a bridging come call me. I say, yo. Steal it come to you out there. I say, steal it. You know steal it. When I say I'm going to eat that, and I got to steal it come from with your papi. So who know steal it?
Mm-hmm.
So me go out there and say, yo, come and see that come on. You ready now? So I say, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So come and see that come on. So I'm going to rev up the bike for ride off. Like him go so move off little and stop and look at me and say, yo. Because when him come and talk to me, to all people know steal it and cleave it them time, they steal it, at least. Because him come from upper our side. All people, I get over there and so people there them fence and look out, you know, because I'm a rider. Them time the big bike does come in, I see about ride. Big bike with them time that them bike they come with a radiator upon it, see about skank down to bring down a portion of them bike, them deaf on a ride. So the bike coming at the community alone draw out people. Worse a man a film caliber ride the bike and a meme come to. That's one of the least and the less youth in the community. So when them go for ride off, no him stop. Because him see the amount of people that look out and say, tell them say your boss now, you know, and ride off. So them ride off and the bike nice, cool down the people, them say, what him say? Right. And him say, if you tell him say my boss now, you know. And them say, I chew him attack. No people like him and them say, I chew him attack. Yeah. I write this up.
Right there, linking with
right,
the great,
if you listen to that song, the boss way. You see, down the last, like, both in the last minute and a half, I go down to me. I speak like a pig man. Boss way, like a pig man, but him say, Penny, I read them with a loud mouth and Capleton, them had something they run music. Now, if you're not a DJ, so it's not going to work. And it work, it's true. For real. Yeah, man,
That's crazy. So then now, when this song came out, what did this do for? Because remember, you didn't really get the bus. You know, Capleton them got the bus. Panhead got the bus. As you said, Baby Wayne got the bus. Paul Man got the bus. So you're the last in the crew to really get the bus. So then now, when this song came out, what did this do for your career at that point there? Now,
well, I this now, because I tell you now, because the same community me, you know, and sit down and the whole community me are make nice, because the community would be like, Papi, you know, I come like it down in our hole. Some of the community them done like the flat, some run on the hillside go around. So come like me could hear nice in the whole. Because I remember them days like you have so much whole heap of radio station and them thing there. You see me? So like Friday night and Saturday night, the whole community up on one station. Yeah. So me they don't like me we don't have no powers over nothing for know if the tune and mix or it go release. You see me? Me just know my record and I try move to the next. Me even have my mind on it to read. I know it's a great man. I know if him really put it out, I go work something. But me I try. Me still out there doing thing. You see me? Yeah. So yeah, man. Community. Me I tell them, man. Me hear it, man. Me I tell them, me hear it on the radio, man. Me I tell them, trust me. Coming like, yeah, man. Never feel them kind of way there again in the life with G, man. For real, man. Yeah, man.
That was the highest point there, because I know there was a singing suite. You, who was on that rhythm there?
Dana was her name. Yeah. Josie step up on the rhythm too.
Yes. Sure. So this was more like, at that time, was this more like a newer crop of artists, or this was more established and you were the newer one out of everybody that came on the rhythm?
Yeah. Because I wanted to say, singing sweet, did have what before. Singing sweet, have a thing before, pan a thing pan the Gigi rhythm.
So this was, because this was after Gigi, you're right.
Yeah, because, all right, yeah, singing sweet, yeah. Because Simpleton did end up catch, because so Fata that work, I work on the Gigi. So when Simpleton introduced me to Fata did not work on the Gigi. So me never catch the Gigi. So after the Gigi was the Herman the man, so them called that rhythm, the Dana rhythm now. Seeing? So Simpleton they called the Coca-Cola back to shape on the Gigi, and Josie step on them and come out couple more man to Fata, where it come eat. But me never catch a rhythm there. So it's like, yeah, people that know about singing sweet them from the Gigi right this and now. So me was like the fresh one now upon the boss rhythm for real. Yeah.
You're doing your thing, and then your community, okay, your boss right now. So then what did you have to do outside of the community to really get the kickstart the career at this time here?
Well, cause them time then when them song that even playing at me till they say no, it's like my record them song that we still never think about it. we still up and down. We still a try record for Bravo CM. We still a try record for Fattest them Exterminator. Still a try record for Penthouse. Shocking vibes them see. We in the street same way, you see me? So it's like me just where I go get it. So I never really have like an egg in a one basket. I know say some great man that I'm want them do the thing, but you see, I know Fatta rate me. But a Steeler was the man. Fatta was like a youth Steeler where I do him thing and rare. I know say him have him artist them, but just work my way in a Fatta art to see him with. Fatta they don't have him singing sweet them and them are rare and you see me? Me come the now, so him give that reading the now, him come back with that thing now with, and the next video him come with me hit pan it again now. You see me? So you find say him have some of the artists them more time, them have book shuffle and somebody reading them and everyone come here and hit pan them. See? Until the last video I calling Fatta produce. Every reading me hit pan them. You see me? I would even them still a reason. I Fatta have most of me hit from them. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you actually look and you say, okay, you do the research, you see when it comes to especially the early recordings, that's who you recorded for a lot of people. But Colin Fatta, that Fatta label is where most of the songs are on.
And it's like my always just put my heart in a Fatta. You know what I mean? I'm not box shuffle thing with Fatta. Like, I put my heart in it because it's like, I see him put out him heart to help me. Because I was really in at the gutter with him. You see, and I see Steele is like, him could have leave it when Steele is away. See, because him was like a youth for Steele, so not even, him never used to like that to Steele. Because when Steele tell me come out and run me out, him just hold on him, him not say nothing. But Steele rate him. So it's like Steele is the same earth, so that's why Steele could have never run me out of the studio. See? So it's like, the effort that we put out to really get me off of the ground, it's like me always have just put out, if I didn't call me for sing, I put out the effort, you see me? Yeah. And even to the day, yeah, to the day, I have enough of the artists in my head, live on a Barbican, right, this is a grand spin, enough of them even pass when I look on him, and me can't do it. If I go to Jamaica today, I have to pass him to go on my yard, I live up on deal, I have to stop on my yard. I have to come on my yard with the man, and if I go to Jamaica for a week, I have to like at least 4 days out of the week. Yeah. Anything for do on my vehicle, them down there, anything, I take care of it, see him. I'm not too left with me, so I say, it's like, trust me, like, because I'm not too grow with my father and them thing, then it's like at the first man. I say, put out the effort if you try to make me be a man, then. You see what I say? Yeah. So it's like me just always for them call me for record. If me even have a song and feel like say, you know, say, me will get time the bad song, the Fatta say more record, time now I'm going to give time something else. I Fatta get that one day, you see me? Yeah.
You're loyal to the people that's loyal to you 100%.
Yeah, just like that, for real.
Yeah.
Until to the day. Because more time I don't like me I go around, because even General B and Ghost, them not too old enough vibe with Fatta. Trust me. Yeah, they move like Fatta stranger to them and come like, me not see myself can do it, because I might be, them not see what Fatta do like what me say. See, Fatta, me not do for them what him do for me. You see, me see him almost put him neck on a block for me, so what I say.
So you have to respect that 100%.
Yeah, I can't forget it. See, when I grow like that, so trust me, you see me, for real.
So what was the second hit that you
was Woman?
Woman, okay. Because me personally, I remember that song almost as a dub plate song. It always you'd cut it on the ting-a-ling-a-ling rhythm.
Yeah. Woman, if your man gone with another girlfriend, don't bother screw Susie and Karen, jump around your property, no condemn. Yeah. Yeah.
Because at that time there, I know that you were hanging out a lot at Arrows at this time here now.
Yeah. Because as we tell you, say, it was like that with the studio. You know, it's like Arrows was never a recording studio. So record go on a night time, Arrows the dub plate. So the sound them come for dub plate in the day now. So we're there Arrows in the day. Like in the evening now, we leave go recording studio now. You see me? Because it's like Jammys was the first thing till you don't know. I want to say it's the whole change of the whole dynamics. Like Jammys never lose no vibes. That does you don't know what else it kind of get a little violent way one night time. You know what I mean? Because the first place for me is a man see all people are dead in front of me and them things. You see me? So it kind of get all weird around the one night time. So when Arrows come bust out of East now, where it's like it don't even in our community like that main road it depend. You see what I say? So it's like enough of the kind of attract to that side because more time you don't know. Enough like a road boy thing I go on now run a Jammys which enough of we as youth to come back and music to the Kingston I try run from that, you know, because I come like a young thing sing over there in the youth, you know. You see me? So we are trying to run from that. So even all around this, when you see all them things there going, that's something we grew around, but we don't want to see that. A good life we want to see. So it's like arrows that escape from Jammies one night time. So yeah. So even a bounty killer, arrows bounty killer come.
He came over by arrows.
Yeah, bounty killer come arrows as youth. I could remember because them time there's something I tell you, so it's a panic man way. Panic, stand up food in the street. So when me come have a name to, me do the same. You see me? Me stand up for youth. You see me? Yeah. So it's like we are youth them time to a little and we know the step, but we never want it. We don't want to do no bad something. We don't want to do that. And music go on, you see me? But more time still I'm on no surrounds, stay a certain way some more time. Means I'm gonna defend the youth them same way. So it's like I saw me in the studio drink some soup and Charlie P, a Rasta youth come in and say, John, no. I like you thought the same name Bunty Hunter and the one Bunty Hunter out there dealing with the man away. Because you have a next artist now, Rasta artist named Bunty Hunter come from Spanglers. See? So when Charlie P come in, I said that no. Me know him a say it for me here. Because him know me is a man who defend the youth them and them thing. They see which me don't know nothing about Bunty Hunter, me don't know him. Me know the Bunty Hunter the next one. The Rasta one. But me don't know the Lick Youth. I say one Lick Youth come out the same name Bunty Hunter and Bunty. But me know Bunty Hunter now, him aggressive. Seeing? And love disrespect people and things because him come from a matches lane side and him have the aggressive way there for real. Seeing? So Charlie P kind of saying it over and over and over. So I know me more here. So I go so and just put on the soap and walk outside. So when I go out there, I say, killer, hold on the grill so I lean up on the wall and Bunty Hunter still attack and a flash and I go and oh, you see? So I say, yo, my youth, how are your name? Then say, Bunty Hunter, my name, you can't change my name still. No. I say, no, I can change the name, man. Just name what you want name, man. I say, I'm bubble us, you know. How we run out there, so, you know. I have a street sweeper pump rifle, you know, full automatic and bubble out of a Chief 57 Magnum. How you don't make the man come to you no all time badness, man. Come out and say anytime you want to do it, man. You see me? For real, I tell you like it is, Jack. It's the last year I know. I say, come here, so anytime you want to come on, so. But you don't know, come like a youth and them thing they and told the rest of go on, I know, say, a Spanglers them come from, and Spanglers are near to where we do with arrows. Him come from where I see you, so nobody come back out this like around a jam is him take on from this now, Bunty Killer. And change him name to Bunty Killer too. You see me? Yeah. Change from Hunter to Killer. You see me?
So it was originally Arrows is where he kind of tried to start the career.
Yeah.
Didn't like what happened.
Bad vibe that kind of swing him from Arrows. See, because the artists, the artists them gravitate to Arrows now, so no man to their jammies again. No hang out now to go around there. Killer go build back a vibes of jammies. Yeah. Guys like when the Arrows thing they know jammies is like a bicycle ride from Seaview. And I'm gonna know so me have my brother them over there some people. The boy can't deal with me no way. So I stay here so then. You see me?
Where he felt more comfortable. He felt comfortable there. Yeah. So then, you know what? I'm going to just, even though he knows that you'll defend whatever over there, but he's not trying to hear that right now.
He don't know me like that neither. He don't know me like that. He knows around that, but me and him are a friend. At first, I see him too. So I know he's like, I don't know how he would have take that talk. Them would have know the status of me neither. You see, and so I tell him something, he would have feel like attack. But him see what I go on and say, the next man we attack now and talk neither. So he must see something, but you don't know him. Because he knows the Bunty Killer, he just talk the mighty kind of lyrics. But I want you to have good art, you know. He don't really see a certain way, you see me? So I go to just that, him just look and just know. So you know, so I never want to go out this with no man and no man have no problem over me. You go somewhere else, you know. So I say, see? Because if you come back out there, no man could have read. Them couldn't stop him from coming out there. I would have more bigger things, so they're the best thing at more happen. You see me? Yeah.
It happened the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, for real.
Crazy there. Okay, so then now you're getting fermenting there in Arrows. So then now are you still with Capleton and the rest of them, Capleton, Baby Wayne, Power Man, Bubba Zar, and everybody, or you're more on your own now?
You see, Bubba was like a bigger brother for from a distance. Because Bubba did live at Canada them time there. But him coming regular, you see him come record and doing things and rare. So I really like Capleton bus now, you know, buy all him car. You know. So it's like me and him still spar, but me end up buy a Honda 51 night time, so me I ride bike, him I drive car. So we link up arrows more time, we're gone. We drive out, left me, ride out and area and thing, but we never really like part. You see me? But I just, that group that way, him have car, me have a little under 50 now, and him have a little name, me have a name to, so who I call him, good and not call me. A man good I call him, I east, somebody I call me a west, so. You see me? Likewise, the baby, when we can link up, poor man, they buy a BMW one time, but it really kind of, poor first guy buy a car, like a BMW way. You don't know, because first car in my bike, never 100% neither. You see me? So he used to give me a lot of little problem more time, me and my baby when them there road night and ninja kid. You see me? So, I saw even Frisco kid come in. Because Frisco kid, I see about hours that we get a call for go. I think a jam is our Scorpio. So when we come out now and jump in a power car, the car, it now start or something like that. See? Yeah. So, Frisco today has a lick you to name a PM in my night, I just lick you like him, I say, like him, I tell you where happen. So I say, I'm a mechanic. So I say, yeah, man. So I want one big top man from Tivoli Yard where I have a garage for him. So he's in car, him kind of, no, me used to come, me go Tivoli Yard with Biggie too, with Paned and Papa Biggie. Yeah, because Papa Biggie come from Tivoli Yard, you know, so. You see, when I time, yeah, because Biggie and Paned used to spar enough. So more time me there road the door Capleton or Capleton the somewhere else and me there. More time me and Paned end up. So more time me and Paned and Biggie. You see me? So Frisco, I said that to me, say, you know, it's a one man where Ray man, and him used to do the big character. So me I say, you know what to do. So him say, yeah. So him do the thing. And we start and drive out. No, we start up. When we start up now, me, Power Man, Baby Wayne, and Ninja Kid. But it's a two-door car. A sports BMW. See, so you know the back seat now kind of smaller. So the back seat couldn't hold three man in there, four man, you see me? So, and Ninja Kid now, me say Ninja Kid have got left here, you know. We have to carry Frisco, you know, we can't look you out, you know. We don't even know him name that time, so we can't look you out, you know, because I'm the mechanic, you know. And more time, almost every whole stop we broke down. So Frisco Kid was like a glory to the whole thing there, so. You see me? So I saw we start with Frisco Kid, don't ask him his name, say name Paro Kid. So I say, what kind of Paro Kid, man? Paro Cocky and something, man. But we then around him and find out him have a little jittery way where he move fast more time and you see, so we say, you know, you move like a little frisky good kid and race. So I saw him get me, I saw him go Frisco Kid. Frisky kid to Frisco. Frisky kid to Frisco Kid, yeah.
Okay, so originally it was Frisky and then you shaved it down some more to Frisco.
A Paro Kid him said, then we say to him, how him love move up and down and rare more time. When him got a party all the night and he said, how Frisco there? Our Paro Kid there can't find him. Yeah, walk up and now I look for him. So I saw he started. It was frisky like a little good kid, man. A frisky kid if you name it up, but Paro Kid. You see, you know? So the Frisco lead to Frisco. You see me?
Got you. At this time here, so then now everybody's parent. Did you find the pastor Roundhead, the bad breed pastor at this time here? Or how did you even find
No, them time I didn't them time I know. Because Frisco never even bust them time. Because me, Frisco kid, all right, I one artist made a record like an engineer in a life, you know, a Frisco kid, you know. And the uncle song made a record in a life too.
Okay.
In a penthouse with a shocking vibes. Some girl can't go dance again because they want it like Bad Boy Spring and me record that.
Big monster early Frisco Kid song.
Yeah, and me record it, yeah. Because we at the studio night, and me and Beanie Man for read it. And me and Beanie Patrick are read him for go on. Beanie come and like him never have anything together. So me did end up vice. So Patrick did a kind of heartbroken. Them saying go by Kentucky out the all I eat. Seeing so Frisco I tell me say John me I think for that really man around. Because me and him and my DJ. Me I said clot it bad enough. So me open the door and say Patrick, all you mad over my tune, that little drop shot boy, the little Frisco boy, I have a tune, I baddest tune. Patrick and the engineer say, oh, I eat no. You can't record it. So me I said, I take a little time for you answer, but me I remember say them days I just red and green. So you press the red light, you press the green light and record. See? So when I go in there now, I say the Frisco say, yo, them say I have to record it, you know. So you want to know, I don't know nothing about punch in and punch out, you know. So I want you go around there, take a breath and tell me when you're ready, because one go you have to go and do this, you know. See? But we used to dub play thing from Steel Days down at Arrows and time. I used him to bust it when I do them thing that to him. I DJ more than I make him DJs dub for people. And I one cut, because Steel then time they can't stop and go back.
Mm-hmm.
So me just tell him, so hold your breath like a dub plate, and one go, you have to go come in and know if you punch in and punch out, you know. See? So when him go around there and tell me, say, ready, him just goes and press the green light and let it go. You might the next one, if you listen to that song, the girl can't go dance again, him squeak like a pig in the last half of it. Down left him. When him do that, because I project them and say, come listen to it, and him come in, they say, bad for you, and release it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Frisco, I saw him jump from this for real. So,
Frisco.
yeah, I would do all of them vibes, you know. Because you know, it's the pastor thing now. He did it from early. Because Capleton knows me until him coming in with a turn back Christian vibe. So him have enough song, church song. Some more time me and him sing church song and more time me I preach. People that come from work more time and enough of them around here they community more time, man. When him all sing more time, leave it there. Why won't you leave all burden there? You see it? And more time you come in, hallelujah. And the day of judgment, the wicked have got on cockroach make foul eat you, hallelujah. So I always go out with them things that's up. I like, after knowing the boss now and dub play thing now, it's like what I did every day and it's like me, I see what it could have gone. You know, me I see somebody start it out and thing and rare and I saw the pastor thing coming to me and squiddly. Ugly at the girl and rare and next gear from this and now pass around it and rare and you know me I say, them days you know, entertainment and everything, you know. You see, you know, want people enjoy themselves, people laugh, people feel good. So, you see, you know, I would have think about entertainment them time. You know me, I say, no, we have toughness and go on like we bad, because we are run from going like we bad or bad. We are run from that, you see me? Yeah. I live who I live. So more time, there's a happy thing will come out with more time, jovial kind of vibes. Yeah.
Where you like the vibe. Okay, because I remember Pastor Roundhead, whenever you, again, this is back to Arrows, a lot of intros would be Pastor Roundhead, the bad boy pastor.
Yeah.
That's who was entering like the Judas.
Yeah, man.
The,
Even I go on the scene,
what do you call
the communion is like, you see, and I saw it go, because me a man where like, me is one that, Planet was the first one, like, Planet different country artists. Because, you know, Jamaica is like that, country and town, a man quick to say a country boy and country this and, seeing. So Planet come lick with them stigma there, and me is a man a pearl and Planet and rare. So, like, enough artists when them come from country. Garnet silk them, rebel them come around me, seeing, to future trouble them to see him with. Enough of them youth there. Don't mention the pack from St. Thomas and me them come find because we are the youth the way. You know me I say stand up for the whole of the man them because you see from a man say country me I tell a man say me a countryman to you know stop country the man them and go on like gonna take man to fool and really so. You see Garnet a man they always love when me intro him sang them because I mean him did them amongst more time I say John Pastor come introduce to me and really so. Yeah. See so Garnet a man used to love it to and really and enough of the sound man them know say yeah. A pastor thing there. It just come bring a bus in them time they feel like it does out of the box, you know, say a dance all this way a man feel like so well then, yeah. It's a satanic thing or Christian people that look upon it and feel me I bring hallelujah in a dance hall. Not me say that them say I saw them that look upon it like a Satan something that they are going and me bring hallelujah and they are really it. Enough of them, even Pastor Blair himself, complain upon it and talk like you see, but we just know say it's a better way where I look. You see me? Because if you don't know where me I come from and I try this now, let us try and endorse me than even I try tell me if stop. You see me? For real. So I just this okay. It's like trust me. I tell you it's when the happiness of the music it does draw things out of you know, the jovial and happy and it's like we all live the brother life, the brother keeper life. You see me? Because that was the days where I come from. See?
Big there because again this is early 90s but then this is probably the first time as an artist now that you bust in your artist where you probably met tragedy was where Panhead had died. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you guys still linking at that time there or everybody was doing their own thing at that time there?
No, it's still a link, man. Yeah, man, still a link them time, man. Trust me, you don't know. Just you know, somebody on a show travel them time when Planet dead. Because my boss now and them monks, because Louise used to manage it first. See? Until like Louise now the kind of say she a change. She am Stone Love Power, We Power, so my farmer sound system federation, something like that. Yeah? So she send me Ghost and Culture. Simpleton never come on Louis Culture. Me and Ghost and Culture. Go Spectrum. Yeah. Inspection did among Shabba them, Babsy grades them, you see? Yeah. So me them on inspection thing at the early part then race. So come like me just take off on a tour with Shabba them. See, and their man going to get the call. Babsy Green's sister Enid. She was like the what do you call it now? The road manager, yeah. She said around the year, them kill Panny, you know. Trust, Mr. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we have just branch off of the tour, man. I told the kind of mashup, because I was strictly dancehall tour, or Bobby Brown tour, none of them toured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what we didn't know. We just go back in style, we just go back and all our vibes, see that burial car. Even the girl upon it live with, when I'm dead left. It's like I'm a sister. Because when I go to school, I go secondary school, and more time I get problem, and I can't mother know them things. So more time I tell teachers, my mother they are foreign and them things. They are my big sister I live with because she stout and brown to some more time, and she have to come to school and talk to me and really. So the first time I see her when come into the community, when bring Panny up to him, see her and like her. You see? But me, you know, because me cream my ear from 92, and she make me cream my ear because she go school, I do hairdressing, and she need a mannequin and couldn't buy a mannequin. So me I tell her, I said, just do something in my ear, man. You see me? Yeah. I could remember the first time she had tried shave. She had tried shave my ear, and I tell her she could have wring blood out her toilet this and I sit down the same way and make sure I go and learn what she had doing. So I mean the gip on the cheek. You see what I say? So yeah, man, we are like brother, man. Believe you me, man. Trust me, man. More time. Yeah, man.
Especially you're thinking that, okay, we kind of left this behind. We're doing artists now. You didn't think that this is going to be something that you're going to meet up again, trying to do music at this point here.
Yeah. And I just see him as upon it dead, you know. I just people him are different, you know. You see me? Yeah, I saw him dead, guy. It's like I don't have to go in a whole heap of depth side, but if that come from politician, it's like him talk away, them would have feel like him down the right side talk. So because he might do something and it's like he might do a thing I take care of some youth, come on the corner. The youth them supposed to I do something. Him just see the youth them I do what I do. What them supposed to do. Because I'm like a football team. So like me, I say, well then, a politician they around this and the youth them around there. So him go around there. And I say, God, the train is supposed to train there with no politics. And me I buy on the boat and buy it. This time I do nothing for no. So that, just man ego, what's we are Jamaican to and them a politician and know. So you see? So that's how it go. Yeah, we know that's how it go. And we can tell them that's how it go. Yeah. See, so I just them call the shot and just rare and feel like say them big enough, no man not supposed to be on them in the community to come talk them way then. Couple of youth walk out back at the man when the man talk. But a football team are dealing with badness and nothing. And that team I try to draw the youth them for and tell the youth them say rare. See, which I would you might try to fight the youth them from them I come with. You see? So I saw him lose him life. He may have a problem, man, and give no trouble for that. I saw him lose him life. I try to help people, you know. You see him? Yeah.
Those crazy things. So then now it's left with Roundhead, Capleton, Baby Wayne, Power Man, and Bubba's are in and out. Panhead had passed at this time here now. So then what was your next move after you said you came off the tour, you're dealing with Spectrum and stuff? What was your next move now to solidify your name as Roundhead?
Well, I just listen now, you know, just go on to the work and just no sense to stop there, because the love of the first love in the music. I love music that way, the way. You see him? So I just still up on top of things, still I record same way and I do my thing till from this now we did there and as me I tell you, the same love because it's like ghost now. Ghost and culture. But me and him there inspection and the same kind of vibe to ghost. It's like me see him. One of the day I go around to go see him and go in the office and I go for some money in the office and come out back. Ghost, yeah, him said to me, say, if I get my money, because I was a show like a Miami. See him? So I say, yeah, man, I get money, man. So I say, John, you know, so I come for money and then I go around and really. And he might ride bike, then I ride a 250 bike them time, a big bike. I ride a under 50. See, so I'm saying, you know, someone buy a car from with him, buy a car and $120,000 for the car, him have 70,000 if he give him 50 and I go around him. So I say, come check me a papi and I give it, man. So he more than me, I say, give me it, a bar, it, you know. So I say, come link me a papi in, man. You see him? We part of papi in, so I say, just turn down the whole answer bar around it and Capleton and they will find me, you see it? And that's why him come link me, I give him the money. and then buy the car. And I me and him from this up. Him did it more time. And me and General, because General, me have General around me as a youth. I love General Spirit, a bad like a DJ. And him serious to one them things. So I youth, they take up and have monks me and them things. So when Ghosts are come around now, more time, if Ghosts and Culture are on the show, and me have a show, he will end up on my show. So more time we'll call and General B. Because General never really have no song at them time. You see? So I call and General B on my show. So more time we'll call him man, come do a one song. So I really saw the Monster Shop thing I come in. Because I really like with the sit down and build nothing. It's like something just go on and say, the world love it and just go along with it. You see me? We never sit down and build like, trust me, because the Monster, the name, Monster Sprague Bridget. I youth name Opel drop out from when I Curtly too. I him first got them days when Louis Culture, the man I say gangster, the man I say routes. You're big and gangster and you're a monster, you know. You see him? So the name stick on coming from this. So we worse in the early part of the reason I tell about the board house now where look one room we live in at. So when we got arrows a man in time, the first song me if you do, any special me I do the first thing I step on the mic, straight out of the Monster Shop. See him? Cause like me I come out of my house, I like a board house. You see me? Yeah. So the Monster Shop now, it the day before even crew. Yeah. Because me as a Monster Shop, my house, me I talk about me like one room, me like a board room, me the Monster Shop. So when, really know when we see like a thing I go on and Ghost, me don't know something that between them and Culture and radio, how did I like, you know, people that talk on radio and them think they're enough like a thing as a boy. I know them sound good together and them should have a crew, you know, like when I night where I reason a papi, you know, I say, John was a poor crew, the crew that name. So I say Monster Shop. That's what I say, Monster Shop area. Monster the people don't think about band stars. A general be that say people don't think about Monster like Danger or something. I say, remember you have Cookie Monster, you know, nicest Monster on TV, you know. So yeah. And that me say to them and probably like them just kind of surrender to it. It's like when me even as a Monster them days, you know, because me grow kind of trouble to a rare more time. A man more even look on a road boy side than me as a Monster than even a niceness. You know what I say? Yeah. Because when, as I tell you, say, I come from this one, Louis them I say, man a gangster. He's even a top criminal come give me the name to Monster. Yeah. Step at them time they come say, yo, you're a monster and you're big and gangster. You know? You see me? So
Because I heard the original Monster crew, our Monster Shop crew, was actually bigger than the three of you guys. There was actually a couple of you guys well in that crew.
Yeah, because it really started with a weird with a friend them same way. Because somebody that look on the thing, it's like, and that me I tell you say, it's like over my yard now, for the shack the same way. That's why they come in that way, because my yard in the shack, you know. So when we left through the arrows, at evening time, if we done a recording for God to know it, I straight up on my house we go. Straight up happy, you know, go cook and think, and me have me cook food and them thing, the chef did they cook and them thing. So this over there. Whole heap of man did they and them thing. So when this a Monster Shop now, it's like a we Power Man, seeing Sabertooth, seeing Skella was seeing me, but you don't know them time then they kind of get so deep in him trouble the way him have there railway. So more time kind of we did it with him, but more time slip because we don't in a way mean so more time him don't want to hear from we too much when we attack against them thing them more time. Because when it bust out on him now we are fight them thing there, you see me? Because I see him look close to me and him there in a papi one night and him tell me say my guy road and him say me him do me I go that way. Me go and hold it, you know. See, and remember me didn't in the house, but it's a little board house now where, you know what I say, kind of, it's like me, if me in the room and you in the next room and you light a matches, from me I wait, me can see it in the night, you see me? So it's like, him come in like about 2 o'clock, 1 to 2 o'clock. And it's like, yo, matches are like around there, and still me start smell the thing, because from a youth now, you have some of the artists that whenever used to hide and do the thing, you know? See, God bless him soul to recognize that the man is like a founder, father for you and I to see him. But the man that he make me even grasp the spell of them thing, the kind of hide and do it some more time we are drawing near, if we smell it, because I said, I want a man trick more them something. You know? You see me? So the night I saw me smell it and know say that baby we're gonna do. At the first seeing some he did it like about 4 something the man, like about 4:20 something, me go call Capleton and wake up Capleton out in bed and tell you, yo, baby we're gonna smoke coke, you know God. All him couldn't be say a liar tell pastor, you see me? We go up there and knock up the door and wake him up and them thing, the whole heap of matches and something I go. So me I tell him we go and me say, yo, a coke in there smoke, me I smell it from the last night and the day. Me say scared what them thing you really do job. Him I tell no, I said, The man give him something and rare. That's even me don't know nothing about coke. Them time I say, baby, that can't the first year I smoke coke, man. Me don't know how coke say, but I saw coke hard to smoke at the whole. I smoke coke about 2 hours, you know. About 2 hours in there light matches than the way I do, you know. Just so I saw them thing they had to smoke. I can't the first year I do it, man. You see? So in them time now, Capleton try to spend all the money and see them all a rehab and them things. So more time I have to try, more time I did it with him, I try watching, more time me and him up and down, and some more time to sleep with more time. Cause you have some people you can't watch, you know, no man on earth can't watch crackhead, you know. You know what I mean? As I mean, say, no man can't watch a man with them kind of fat, the dread. So cause something I try, you see me? But it's like, somehow, me think, I'm not sure right, but I think he might do it before him bust. So it's like somewhere in the back of his mind, feel like it make him so great. Or it give him the vibes. You see me? Because we try with him, Jed. We try with him, trust me. We try. Yeah, man.
Crazy because he's part of the crew.
Hurt me to the day. See? And when it hurt me so mad at him and bet me never even go to the funeral and come like it all hurt me more because I never go to the funeral too. You see me? Because it's like when me and Baby when I meet, me have myself as one of the biggest sufferer on planet Earth. Or in Jamaica. Seeing? The biggest struggler in the world. And come find out say. It's like you hear them say a man will kill himself and eat a banana and throw the skin and somebody take out the skin and eat it. It's something like that. Me think me there at the bottom of the barrel and me at the worst. And when me go see Baby and life and thing, me I say, no. Yeah, so it's like him never figure that road away him go, man. Trust me to God, man. And it's like, it does hurt me if we talk about him more time, man. Because me did so mad at him, which me not got the funeral and come like it hurt me more if he does know so me never got the funeral. I don't know if me did go into that hurt me more neither, but trust me, that's something I live with there more time. It does. Trust me. Fatigue maybe day in the life.
Because the amount of talent that he, remember, Scalawa, his whole style, vibe, energy was different. You did it.
Trust me.
You couldn't find somebody like Scalawa ever again. There's never going to be another Baby Wayne.
You don't know what I say. I look you, I'm just sorry about him, little problem, you know, but you know, so I got Jamaica the other day and a tree keep down a Mountain View, Jake's Road. I'm getting invited down there and go down there and book up this little one in there, Ritical. Oh my God, man. I never see somebody bring me so close to Baby Wayne. Like, it's like him come, remember, it's a new artist, this, you know, them even come with one kind of different reggae, you know? And him come meet me at DJ on my old school with him, and him don't change with him DJ on the whole of them with me, you know. It's like me just see one little sweet, one versatility in him where like a Baby Wayne laugh, me see that something there in a way. One convertible thing where like, you know what I say? In a music where trust me, for real, trust me and come back all the foreign and go hear him dropping a little problem. Them just hope it work out for the best scene still, man. For real. Critical. Yeah.
You understand. There was something you brought up. You guys, because at this time you bust already. You have the big songs, Capleton have the big song. But in the early 90s, there was no real money running, or what was the real issue where you guys have the big songs, the big name, but you're not really living the lifestyle that you figure you'd be living as an artist at that time there?
And I wouldn't say it like that, you know, I think we are living, you know. Because we just never make so much money, but it's like, for we could even just buy a bike, or buy a little car to drive, and buy a good bed. If you even, your house don't look good, you can buy a good bed. Because when me do 1992 sting, me just have a bed bottom in on a mattress on the pan it, you know. Me have to leave all thing and go take a carpet off a man fence to spread on the bed, you know. See, that's my first thing when we're doing it. So, no one even money never did it, but it's like, trust me, it's like the whole way I come out, I got a dread, like we don't know, I got to come out. So it's like, believe you me, everything where I go on be better than where we come from. You see me? It never much, but it did super better than where I come from.
Got you.
Yeah.
And then you're doing that. Because that's what I never really understood. Because as you said, you're coming from Sting. Thousands of people a year see, they're looking at you on the stage doing all this. But you got to go home now to this little the board house, and
Yeah.
you got to go look for carpet to put on your bed after you looked at thousands of people. That's the part that always got me. It's like, holy smokes, boss.
Yeah, man. Just
You know
like
what I
that.
mean? Crazy.
Real, man. But
Crazy.
it's a long way, man, and it's like a blessing.
So
Guys,
you're
music is like, when enough people understand the music, it's Jamaican music. We're different in the music of Jamaica. Enough of we at Jamaica, we learn for DJ with bars and keys and I know nothing about that, you know. So it's coming like it's just a gift what God does place in our way, you know. You see me? Because I'm a DJ and boss in the music before me I know about bars and keys. My boss when me I know them things, I know if do bars and me a DJ on bars.
It's just something that you learn as you go. You just know that you have the talent. It's just you didn't know what a bar was, even though you were doing a bar. You didn't know what a key was, even though you were in keys. You
Trust
didn't
me.
understand it
Yeah.
until
And if
somebody
you talk
sat
to
you
Killer
down.
Man, enough of them before with them tell you the same thing.
Crazy. Because I remember, because with Monster Shock here now, I remember the first time I've seen any real collabo with a Monster Shock was you and Ghost when you guys did the song East Side.
Yeah,
And
profile, yeah.
yes, man. And in that video had Baby Wayne, Simpleton, Captain Barkey, Bounty, and Elephant Man all in that video
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's that's the love we have in the music, you know. And I them think that make the music it's so nice them time. Whenever I make so much money, but with it so happy and I enjoy myself and the people that I enjoy the music. Not like no with that uptight kind of vibes and more time. Cause even on that time, coming like me end up fall out of love with music one night time, man. Trust me, I just my kids them kind of get to love it now, kind of give them back a vibe. But it's like that brother love the and that. Brother keep a thing that when we used to unite and never unite, we just gone out of the thing where it's like, trust me, I just can't understand it, you see me?
Because I guess when real money started to come into play now, this is when everything started to change.
True.
You understand? All right, Monster Shock. So that was the first Monster Shock type of song that you guys recorded together was you and Ghost?
Yeah.
Because General B had Nikki on the same rhythm. I think that was a Colin Fata rhythm.
Yeah, Colin Fata. Fata Boss General to and steal them. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, is that I used to, when you kind of see a road and kind of check for him to arrows them, kind of a major one and Jason Sweetness. And even that, I just major one to kind of shift him channel, but General B, me still strengthen General B in the music. And I three of them, you know, General B, Major One, and Jason Sweetness, and me still strengthen Jason Sweetness too. Because me do a song with Jason Sweetness to them time. Ganja man a smoke when I go take no white man door. Ganja feel legal. Yeah. Uncle Jason Sweetness people that I can remember. And all of them come from CV and the same thing. I make General strength, but it still see where me forgive my strength. But Major wanted to kind of get visa and come live a fine one at a time to a little time. So you see, but me still, it's like me just know, say, three of them me know, I make General strength. It's like me just see it like me response to give the next woman a strength, you see me? Which, me did, glad me did kind of reach out and really give Jason the strength. Me never get the chance to give one of the strength, because I'm never really there around, you see me?
Yeah, so I know originally Monster Shock was a group of you guys, but then you guys narrowed it down to 3 people. How did you guys narrow it down to 3 people to form that official Monster Shock crew?
Yeah, well, everything that's happened my way where it's like, for real, not never planned. For real. As we know, everybody they have them individual career, but we just kind of have the vibes of that togetherness that we group up. So it's like sometimes artists would have book different too. So you find the poor man could have book a East, me book a West. Seeing? As we may say them days, you know, General never have a big name in the business. So more time General always there with me there. Seeing? Some of the time it's like me did just so busy, I don't know if me did kind of play a naive role, but me never even did know say Ghost and Culture kind of under vibes. Because I see him complain about the same thing with the Even Monster Shock too. So it's like, me not see if man Culture did no vibes, but it's like him did kind of try break off of that thing there. Me don't know if him do want to go solo or what him do want, but coming like him did try break off a Culture thing. So like, him just always, like most of the time when me have a show, him not really have a show. You see what I say? Because them days I was like, Ghost have enough solo song, But it's more like a ghost and culture. See, remember, not never come out to ghost and culture breakup or not like that before you say a man Sasha. I know nothing like that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I mean. I say, so it's like thing does happen, which means a man does a bust them time there and does a get a mega stand at the business and so busy. So me, enough man around me, I take care of ones and one, but me not pay fully attention how I go on. So come like, for real, as me as a man Sasha even surprise me myself, but it's like, I'm me the founder of it. It's what I mean, I say.
Yeah.
We never really sit down and plan it. And I see him when I plan it and take off with a happy vibe there and Ray. None of the man them right now, we are not really an enemy like that. We all our friends same way. And if we the one place, if a man there Jamaica one time, we try them with each other there, but it does happen more way sometimes on the east and west, still it does feel down to the three hour more time. You know what I say? See, and no more ghost and culture again, I just ghost and we, you know. So for real, I like kind of the mid-side me all we right. I say wait. Yeah, for real, trust me.
Just one of those things. Yeah. All right. So then now you guys formed the crew officially now, Monster Shock Crew. What was the first move? Did you guys start recording or more stage shows you started to do at that time there?
At that time, I was more like stage show. Even when you start out, if you check the history of Monster Shock, it's like, we don't have no whole heap of combination songs. You see me? And most some solo songs same way, but we just have a group. A few combination we have. You have Tune With Me and General B, you have Tune With Me and Ghost, you have Tune With The 3 Hours still, but not no whole heap. And like we always go, and like what I even say, a TOK then, or a Tantometra and Devante, something like that way. You know, every song you hear, are the 3 of them or the 2 of them, you know what I deal with? So it's like, at the nature force does farm man such I can never weak. I might be a weeded farm it would have structure more selective song like combination songs then, you know what I say? But see when we have some man shock, sometimes we go I say, you know say, Ray, that's my record tonight. I mean I go around there. So go say all around there. Me end up around there, me and General end up around there. So we end up when we reach around the Ghost, we all start vice or the man want a song from Ghost vice him see me and I say, you know some of that. But I want you upon the rhythm to around it. Boom, we could have vice on it. I say, you know, so generally my thing to you know. See, I say, my general be a Ray, boom, we could have go upon it and see, even when the thing come up now, a general have a name now, a Ray. So when I say, man, the general there, a Ray. See, so more time we come out all upon some label where I still some solo, a individual Ghost, individual role, individual general B. But I just, as I say, it's just like I just the net of force and the nature farm and such. We never sit down and put nothing together for real. Because I say the name, and me are the monster. And me living in a little boardhouse of papi in them time, a little one room. When me call the shop. Yeah.
So then you took it from there.
Come from, you see me?
So even when you guys came around now, who else was out there as crews doing their thing that time there?
That time. I don't think you'd have no crew like that, you know. See, I don't think you'd have no crew like that. Until you have scared them now. See? Yeah, but it's like you'd have say a one man I think used to use a crew, Shocking Vibes, but it's never really a crew. And there's a syndicate of artists. You never have like 3 or 4 of them I go up on stage one time go sing. There was no Devante and Tantometra, I was Tantometra alone. So every man does solo of them thing a record. But you that hear upon the say we have a rhythm coming from Shocking Vibes crew, but the real I think we really first come out that way. You see,
even before Scare Them.
Yeah. Because if you know the history of music, you know, one particular really name scared them, you know, but a really Monster Shock bus scared them, we endorse them, you know. See,
okay.
Yeah. Just listen back to some of our biggest songs, them and some of my biggest songs. More time I call and scare them name before Monster Shock, you know. See, probably never heard away all them tunes. They scared them, no fear them. Them time they scared them the bus where Noble, no one vice scared them time they. A Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, them and we. So we call them now Vice and a youth we are rise and want them come up. We call them name because we know that was a big juggling that come out. Benz and Bima juggling and probably never heard of it. See? So I saw you used to work with them, call them up all and show them things, they scare them and rave and them things. They call them up and yeah, we endorse them to the fullest. They know that too. And that's why even one time you see me end up all the street with the elephant because I remember the greatness of what we do for them too. You see? Yeah.
It's the business. The business is an interesting business. You never know how things go from time to
Yeah,
time.
man. I use them realities. I take care of them, man. The first car I buy for my wife, she never even drive it, And scare them off through a country and lend me to cut the car. See, she never even drive it because I buy the car. It was a blue Honda Civics. See, I buy it for her. Them time me have the Pathfinder, General be a Pathfinder, the green, the money green. So me do me go and buy it and put it in the shop to change the color from blue to the green. So me get from the shop like Friday evening. Coach them to them I got a country and look at rental and rate. I try to get a rental but they never get. So me say I show me in car. My wife kind of check for coach too. See? And so me say I show me in car they don't know, Can't drive it go country, Yeah, I crash and the car burn up a country whenever I see the car. When the drummer from Rough Cut call me and tell me say, call my wife, them grow together and say, yo, see the car crash a country, round the car. Boom, when me call, me say, what coach them say him there hospital. Me walk and not all hospital. Me see him mother, B and him sister. So me say, what I go, where to them say, him inside of the hospital, you see him? Him inside of the hospital, so. Me I say, what I'm doing, them say him just shake up. See him? And things so. At the same time now, me see my walk come out now with a prescription now, man. So I say, what I go and him say, boy, jam me around the car, crashing and burn up and mash up and rain and anything. But you don't know, it's like, I say, what them say to him? Say, me shake up and rain and give a prescription. And I say, what we do? I say, you don't know, man. I live born with nothing more, so I grow with clothes and shoes and the amount of clothes and shoes I have. If you have a whole heap of car, man, I just want to know you're good, my G, man. You see him? For real. I never look on coach even a day and tell him, say, yo, I beg you back $100 to buy something for my wife, or I beg you this and that. Yeah, I just my friend till to the day. You see, never change. For real.
Okay, so did you and Scare Them actually record any music together, or was just your taking on the road together?
No, we never record together. Just like dub play thing, trust me. More like we recorded Nitty Kochi. Yeah. Yeah, we never record like that together.
Not crew and crew, that never happened.
Yeah, because you see them days then, it wasn't like today. Yeah. Simple as that. You see, it's like dub plate now. We could have done that in a dub plate. With we are draw from each other and more time and say, whoa, forget timing, but them days, even all in Manchester, I got do some tune them time they all scare them. A one mic them I use. More time one mic, one headphone, two headphone, you know what I say? So for that record all more time like 7, 8 with them way coming like you really confused in them days. That's what I say, confusion. Yeah. But that's why enough of the juggling them a weed up and even some calling for juggling, see layer them on them juggling because we still invite them on the program them same way. We don't do record with them more time because I really the confusion them I couldn't read the record too. Because we do it on dub plate more time way. But you know dub plate now, you can make correction by saying some little thing with all a one cut them thing. You know what I say? Whoa, watch out, what me say? And it sound like style, it sound like good, you see me? But that wasn't for record now.
Just one of those things, because even when you talk about dubplate, I know that one song that was really doing a lot of Monster Shock was Travelers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Travelers are like, because the first half, when Monster Shock start out, when we really start out and we say, Monster Shock, I read the Kirk Matthews and Travelers step up and play a management role for a couple of years too. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even realize they were managing at first.
Yeah. Kirk Matthews, Travelers, John Hunter, them step up and play a management role, Greg Smith. Yeah, man. Them kind of launch out the Monster Shock era there. Yeah, Travelers have a lot to do with that,
Yeah, man. They would always play a lot of the dubs, and as you said, you would hear some Monster Shock and Scare Them and those stuff there on a Travelers. Okay, I know when it came to stage shows, you guys had enough stage shows. Because that time their stage show was a thing, especially. You'd get stage shows and then you would go on to DJing and song and stuff like that. But a lot of stage shows. I remember I was talking to Basie from TOK, and he told me he used to do backup he was like doing the harmony for you guys on like Subfest and those stuff.
Yeah, enough man not to know that. Enough people know that for real. Say, we care about them youth that we care about TOK. So that's what they love when me actually with them in the business car. It's like it's a pack of you to see them just rise them because more time we know sing I need some money more time, so I say, yeah. And I youth them, yeah. Trust me, I really know what I remember the first video where, yeah man, how we take care of them and set them that way to make them look bossy and them thing there. So I say for real, because I youth them time the way. You see me, for real. A real thing, man. But that's what I say, you know, it's how we that in our life still, you know, it's like more time we don't do nothing for real exalt upon it and them thing there. Now. We just do it out of goodness. Some more time we do it and even I'll remember. More time people have to remind me.
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, man.
You get it. Tell me 3 of your biggest shows you remember going on as Monster Shock, either Jamaica or abroad.
As Monster Shock. Well, I go some fest on the year close some fest. Although go hard, I'm kind of work it on the ignorance still. The whole crowd we never too comfortable just because we didn't get PR designed to close the show. And it's like always was so fiery in them time. There's some man who get a bigger money than we like. I try to fight, I said draw a card, them I go firing them at this and we end up way down the last that they never put in a position that make we know from early say, yeah, a Monster Shock close the show is like it's like a general thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, we fire out the show there, but it's like we never too comfortable with it and real, but in ourselves, but we yeah. See, I think I remember the name of the show, but we have a next show in England to we're in Vegas, yeah. Couple of more artists, yeah. And a place now. A whole heap, you know, me I tell you, it's the exceptional one. Them. You have a place named Anguilla. See, Caribbean, yeah. Yeah, Anguilla. A place all the right time, believe you me, it's like, it's the Anguilla like, I don't know, like one man say, Monster Shock Anguilla right now, I don't know, where did that take? But anything that we take, more, I just feel like, but I want the travel go around this, you know what I say? Yeah, like, if I even just for once in my life, because I never feel that hospitality, and it's not no big rich place like that. When the guys come pick me up at the airport, and I carry away at the hotel, me I wonder when we are going to reach on the nice road. Because when you drive out of the hotel, it's like go up on a little rocky track road, and I say, wait, how when the vehicle go up on the nice road now? At the same tracky road the hotel depend. But I never see people so nice yet. And it's like, you know, something, I think, I remember it was rain or something happened, which is like a tonight, the show was for this weekend, and you know, so we end up toward the vibes, like we stay back for the next weekend for the promoter. Go on to the show. Like them days when I go, them say the biggest thing go on is like a boat race go around the island, you know. Sailboat, you know, and they have like engine, you know. See, Chuck Norris, them days, Chuck Norris have whole heap of land down to the same land. We because I land them, I show say, most of them land there, Chuck Norris own them land there still, but nice beaches, nice people, friendly people, and yeah, smoke a spliff and a drive, I go down the road with the promoter. Pass a man sit down on that tree, like the sound that tree, like Jamaica style, and the promoter phone ring us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come off of the phone, man said, the promoter said, Roundhead. He's the prime minister. We pass under the big tree, then him see a smoke the ganja, you know. You gotta put, yo. The prime minister, like a regular Joe, pass up the street, there, so. Sit down on him gate. That's me just look through the little place or the little town and me a smoke and never pay attention to the prime minister that man way. Him no in a big rising building, gonna pass him right time gate and weed no legal them time me until like early 90s, you see me? So yeah, the place now when I tell you people come out with, which is like the whole island come at the airport when we all leave for go. And the first one I go somewhere and I leave and cry, water run out of my island, you see? Yeah.
It was just that good of a vibe down there.
Yeah, Anguilla. Love to anybody who come from Anguilla, all the people, I love them, Jet, for real.
Do you remember your first time coming to Canada or the States as Monster Shock, the big Monster Shock at that time there?
Canada. As Monster Shock. The first time I was Monster Shock in Canada. Yeah, it's like, you out there in Canada now with Monster Shock now. Canada, At the first travel to Canada, I'm going.
As an
Canada
individual.
was that like Canada was that in the 90s, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like from you know your breakthrough. For a man say I got Canada, man know say if I go Canada in first go, a man know say like him bust good now to the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Canada was like that, you know. First place Capleton go to Canada too, you know. So it's like we have now. We have some good mega experience in Canada solo.
Mm-hmm.
Like before Monster Shock, you see me? Yeah. So it's like we have some nice show up there, but the exceptional part of it now, I really like me solo, like because the first time we travel to Canada, I go, so that it's like that wipe out everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice to have a big show to we and Galaxy them and a couple more man them time there. And trust me, for real, for just know, you know what I say, it's like me I come out of the gutter, just while I wash up and put on the first nice clothes. The first time I go up on a plane and land in Canada, it's like, trust me, it's like me I talk to you, and it's like, it's so sad where I can't remember the next experience but the first one day. I'm come to Canada, the last time I come to Canada is a way up a solo too, a couple of years ago up at Windsor.
Okay.
Yeah, over the farm work side, a whole heap of nice vibes up there. So I took enough farm work up that one. It's like we just feel Jamaica up that one. Whole heap of white people, but the farm work them was there so much. Where it's like they just get the white people and the whole thing. Who don't know, just make them know. You see what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see all the next vibe there again, I could remember winds out of the farm work side, the way out of the car near to Detroit, right?
Yep. Right. Yeah. It's right by the border.
Yeah, right at Detroit. Yeah. Last night vibe we get that's good. That's good about like 2009. Yeah, and I was so long ago too. Yeah, but the first vibes of Canada, we can remember. We do some nice thing in Canada for real. We can remember that. Good.
Or did you guys end up going to like Japan, somewhere that was really exceptional? Was whoa, this is really interesting as a crew that time there.
Oh, well, that's it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't forget this neither. Vienna. Austria. Yeah. We go up in the hills of one corner where them say, I like out this Hitler band. And it was an experience too, because here was the first thing when we reach. Yeah. I want to make a stand out that because when we reach, enough little experience we never experienced before, enough things. Like, it was the army, check with you at the airport, like immigration. Seeing? Army, you see out the street, I do most things. Never even understand that. And the army check in at the hotel. We never see people. Yeah. When I could remember, we never see people like till about 6 o'clock the evening. Or some minutes to 6, I go to 6. Yeah. Up in a hotel high-rise in building, all me look is like me I got 3 dogs with them. I just dog a circle pace more than if a man, you say a man is a soldier, man or a woman. You see me? But it's like the time now, it was the government keep that thing there now. So it was like the harvest time for the wine. So most of them was in the hills. You see what I say? A harvest. So it's like right after the harvest broke now, we come in and the first even me have experience where me see so much artists where me hear about, like Daddy Rai, I just going to know Daddy Rai, Rankin Joe, Rankin Trevor, Dennis Al Capone, King Stitch. No. Let me say Daddy Rai. Yeah, let me say Daddy Rai, yeah. King Stitch, yeah. Enough of them man there, you know, me I grew as a youth and hear them. Never even see them on a microphone or DJ yet, for real. I just hear them on cassette and I did something really go see them. It was like a week festival, 1 week of festival. Like, first when we go, me I watch all people and them don't, at the first me I witness all people don't speak English or speak patois and sing the song them word for word, but them can't reason with you. Yeah, them can't talk to you like, that's why I go, everything good. Them don't know what you say. But them I sing, jump and I sing a song them word for word, like, that was an experience to be real.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Music, that's how you know music crosses all boundaries, all borders, everything. Because as you said, they could sing the music, but they can't speak to you once the music is turned off.
Real.
Yeah, man.
And so again, even I'll drop on, we go drop on like 2 times and I solo too. Yeah.
You did a lot. You did a lot of work, boss. A lot work. When did in the career of Monster Shock now? When did the album come into play now? Monster Party.
Well, the album coming to play early, man. It's coming to play early for real. Guys, like when we even see the thing take on as a crew now, like one of the first project we kind of go up on. Yeah, as me I tell you. Yeah. Start working on the album. Yeah. Like we start work on the album and we house them same time. Buy land and start work on album and house right away. You see me?
Right. And who had put out the album?
It was VP. Yeah, VP Records. Yeah.
And how come you guys only did one album at that time there too?
Well, at that time, at the next thing too, you know. You know, so it's like from back in the days of John Holt them and them man, the album used to until like it changed. Seeing, you know, so I really like Sizzler them era come back with the album vibes. Enough of the producer them or artists wasn't even think about album like in the 90s. Yeah, we just think about single, the sketch of juggling and yeah, bad up the juggling there really. Yeah, we never for real. And as I said, trust me. That it's like it never did it and we are youth them time there and we never ever think about so much thing we are seeing now like yeah, so the world and know so yeah. The world more into album, cause for real, I had more single them time for real. So it's like yeah. It's like when we all put out all the effort and do all the album, coming like it was so much effort where we'd have made no space and time, but like even more time. Back then, in them days, you know, like 10, 12 man, 100 man right now, I mix song at Jamaica. Back then, I got a 2, 3 man if I can mix. A 2 real studio you have where you can work in a record album and them thing. Then what I say, so it's like, yeah. So it's like everything now just come out and now, like, oh, back then, you hear somebody use a word, somebody gonna say, yo, you're so curious. And you say, yeah, you don't know what's curious is. You have to wait till you go to school to go into the library for looking at the dictionary. You see me? No, you can draw one side and look on your phone and know, so, oh, yeah, that's it mean. You see what I say? So it's just a total different time now. Like back then, see, I'm in house with the, I'm in studio room in right now. Whole heap of song vibes in there, so I'm back then now, studio would have to come with that kind of vibes there and soundproof and thing. Now them thing they like, yeah, about soundproofing and mic, where mic I take the sound out that thing and enough changes make. So coming like in a them time, you know, like, was even a lazy vibe, like the meditation never did it. You know what I mean? I say both the entertainer themselves and the producers. You see me? Yeah.
So you would say it was more hustling than more than business.
Yes, yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Both from both worlds. Because even a producer, them not really have no time I work on an album. The album become a juggling. So from them have 12 songs on the juggling now, VP take the juggling like an album. You see what I say?
Got you.
So if they have me on it, Capleton on it, Buju on it, Tom on it, Harry on it, Lady Star on it, Ray, a 12 song or 13 song is a juggling. So no man now force for no album again. So it's like, yeah, trust me, you use the exact word. You just end up at a hustling on that time and another time. Like, there's a hustling we are doing it for real. Trust me.
And that's what it really came down to. All right, because even as you said earlier, way earlier in the conversation, I remember you met Bounty at Arrows and stuff like that. But then later on in your career now, as Monster Shock, something happened with you guys and Bounty. What happened with you and Killer at them time now?
I know there's something where, yeah, cause something where for real, it hurt me too. And cause you know, it's like, the song was for this guy, a TJ, with the most carter, a young producer at the time. I read the General B, them introduced me to the whole thing, tell me the TJ already want to go on it. But it's like that few days, him and Ghost all go there and Vice all for the record for them part before me and me last record. So when me go on me and listen to the song and hear the part where really say, no boy can joke out me like a toddler. The first thing, you can talk to General B and ask him this. They said to him, the General, I don't like that. Because me fight for that enough, and me and you fight people, I road a man to me and say, the boy around this. I'm going to let me know you and walk down to him and punch him in the face and say, oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. So I say, I don't like that general. But the thing that go on with Harry Tadler and Bunty Killer, with Tadler comes, till I joke him in the face, coming at the paper. Seeing? Bunty Killer joke him in the eye or something like that, yeah. Seeing? So I say, John, I'm not too like that, yeah. You see? Anyway, a general being really the producer, I said, had the hit line that the song and that the thing and really and me I say trust me, I don't like it. But anyway, my DJ on for DJ in the song. See? And if you even see me I look on it and me I say, Bunty Killer, him do back a song and him say monster shot, but him single me out. See? Which a general would have like semi-call him name because general say something what him do. And the man general come from CV. At the same time, I'll tell general the phone record and the song say, and young killer come from CV, you shouldn't even do this because this can cause vibes, right? See? And me never want it go this because me say, me know him. Yeah, trust me, me never want me don't want it go. I'm just glad to not name to him. You know me I say for real. Yeah. Because even I'll killer himself, him know say it never go this because me say man, he say me, trust me, me don't see myself that kind of way. The more me know it's like me know the whole of where I come from. So I want the whole of we come help up each other, help your family. See, and come out of that slum. Them no want none of we are try like one knock down somebody if you go back down the city. So I say, you see, I never my style that, but when that man really and do it my song now, we still have to say back a thing to make it look like, but coming like a something, it's like me I do to that every hard time I want Pearl because me not did it so. Me know, me not used to, me don't know nothing about spiritual fight.
Okay.
Yeah. Our musical fight, our musical war, our spiritual. Me don't know nothing about. Me know about war, physical something. You see me? So me just know say from the love we are dealing and money we are making something we can change the life. Deal with love and help each other. Me not see this way, not beat down something. You know what I mean? So we never with it 100%. But when that tune then him come back now and rain and him say something is like we say something again, but they're looking at me and say John, no, trust me, me never want. Is he? Him something name something for Pearl for real, cause. Yeah, because we and as me I say, we are come from so far, and as me I tell you, the whole way I come from, and I don't really my vibes that in the music. So I do something more, as me I said, I just life. Because a man and his wife in an argument more time. Man and him, even your mother, your father. So I just one of them kind of thing. Something just go offline where you see you never go offline. And it's like, even all that thing when him come DJ, you see, even I tell about him all the song. Him and Nitty Country them all show a country where country crash, my wife car and it burn up. And him know me no look on Kochi and ask Kochi for nothing. Seeing? So when him see me bring a Lexus from foreign, me and him in a place a reason, it's like the boss of the place I tell him, say, my vehicle. Because I never even know that. Seeing? And him I say, yeah. And me first, I drive them big vehicle at Jamaica. And me first car Land Cruiser with TV full up the head like a living room. Seeing? And me make him buy a Land Cruiser. Seeing? Then me bring a Lexus Cruiser. So when him tell the man say, some 20-inch come down on it, you know. So him say, him have some 21 or something like that, or 22, yeah. Him say, God, if you put them on my truck, so him did and rated him leave. Say, I go up at Sharon Burton if you link him up this one when we left this. So him say, yeah, man. So him drive out, God said to me, he said, you want the wheel them? So him say, no. No, so I don't want them. Because them time, I still do some work on my house to see him. I do some little thing. So I say, more time, I buy a couple bag of cement and show them in my van, see him, you know. Yeah. So, I don't really want them wheel there. It trust me. For real. Because me is not a set-up vehicle, man. I just buy a nice vehicle and leave it alone. You see me? So the wheel them will come on them I was from 20. So anyway, I take the wheel them and come like him DJ about them and the song to which hurt me because I don't see that me and my brethren that in a something and me give him something and talk about it now. You know what I say? For real, that's out of the whole can glamour and the whole clashing and go on and the whole the back and that and the thing will hurt me. That thing the way him say, because I know it's like a low blow, man, so I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, him see me, they need or something. See, and it's like, when me tell the man, I don't want to wheel them neither. Me tell him, I don't want to put them on the vehicle. So me, about 3 months after him make that talk, then me leave the vehicle and wash around it. See, because it's a place artists go wash them vehicle and really. I just, most top people from Jamaica, man, with money and artists and them thing there and cricket around there. So, me leave the vehicle around there. I wash on Auto Vision, so it's like, I saw a bridge one in cowboy, because them do tire work around there. It's like, we don't know how, like him, see the wheel, them now, I remember what killer did say, I just put them on. So when me go around if the van now and see them on them, I say, yo, But them look so nice, so I just drive out the same way, for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Trust me, I just saw it, because when him come talk back on them, I say, come like, you do it for spite, so. And for real, it hurt me away where that's what I live down. Because I moved come live afar in 2010. In the heat I went into go on. And believe you me, if I never come afar, I would have a different thing going on. I don't know how it would end up today, but I'm just glad to say. Because I never see myself live afar, I don't know how it happened. I just, me with them get filed for and come afar and told me attached to my kids them and them thing. Yeah. Yeah, man, I just the youth them now, come like the youth them grand people did file for them and it's like, we just come afar and say, me buy them a vehicle. And I come, my kids them tell me, so that you know, so not stay. Because they used to travel. Come up on holidays, so they say, not stay, I come home back with you. But it's like, because me, in a vibe with that same bounty killer, me want them there foreign. Because I want to know, say, any tribulation, I don't want them to witness it. And that me I set, you know. See, them never know that, you know. So them I say, them stick up on me, listen to my youth, them when they say, Daddy, we want to come back, we don't want to stay. We want to come back and live at Jamaica. So I saw me say, in at them time, you have a 10-year visa and like a 5-year work permit. So I say, you know, say, which you have a 5-year work permit, you can stay foreign for the whole 5 years.
Okay.
You see me? So, me just say, I spend a little time to circle them till I go up in Northern California among some white people again, and them just hold me and just change my nerves to more time. And I just God, you know what I mean? I say, because for real, I just saw me there, but it hurt me a little way. If you know I'm there, and it's like me learn to even go around it and forgive him to and just know, say, I'm a brother, you know what I mean? I say, you see, and it's a man I love. I don't want to go to Jamaica a minute and then give him an eye more time and go look on him. Or him don't want to know, so me come there and go back a Friday and check him neither. Him don't feel good. Yeah.
No, because again, those times, as you said, with the stage shows, especially when the stage shows were hot, the champion action, the stings and all, you guys were on a lot of the shows, even some of your birthday dance and those type of stuff.
Yeah, man.
I remember General B's birthday bash, he was there.
Man, the brotherly thing, man. The brotherly thing, and that's why I tell you, say, it kind of zigzag one night time. I'm glad to get back to this, which I love him that kind of way, the way. Yeah, it gone back to that thing, them love Bounty Killer back again, with like, my brother see him, you see him? Yeah.
Proper. How long would you say the whole Monster? Hold on. One other thing I remember seeing. How did this even happen? Monster Empire this time, because you guys have changed your name from Shock versus Kip Rich. It was on a stage show. How did that happen between the two of you guys there?
And I wanted to say, I really like him in general, you know, but you know, it's like, I just, as well, you know, Jamaican thing, it's like, yeah, your friend I walk, your friend I fight, you end up at a fight, I didn't want to fight. You know what I say? And the same kind of thing with Bounty Killer. So that Kip Richard kind of take it up and a throw one pan general now and them are back and forth till. You don't know. Come like at the 3 hours, just end up at the 3 hours same way. You see me? For real, but really was a general beating and rare coming like, you see? And even Kip Richard the next youth now where he was the next one where coming like him, you know the whole thing now, and never even the clash thing or not know where me kind of even have a vibes against him one time. Him depend on stage. And it's like them youth, and I take care of the same way. So it's like Winfred William says, but the class thing, we know you're around it cool like that still. Because I know you're around that friend. So I say, no, I'm not a friend like that. You see? So I say, okay. So him is a man where if me yell, me yell him. But even all them little things, them just look and say, trust me. That's why we don't love that vibes. Like, I kind of see life different, you know. I see through a different lens than with some man like. I don't play with fire because I know I'm going to get burned. I have sense enough to know I'm going to get burned if I play with fire. So that's something I'm going to try to do in my life. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see that. It's like you have some man where you see. It's like a back and front. Them live life. Music, when me get the first $50 from Roadstar for do a song with Penny Irie, it changed my life. Me eat gun, me eat road boy, something, it don't look good to me again. You have them youth, I know it's like, them in them house good and see them want to sing, and when them start singing a song, it's like them want road boy thing, I want gun something, I want that life there. And that's how we see it. We did see it so much when we grow, when we want to elevate, we want to get out of that. So music was like a drowned man say a straw hang on pan. We don't hang on pan that straw, we now let it go till it grow in a tree. Yeah. You see me? I saw how I think this say. So the first $50 when me get a water house, the big drive from bus, doctor fight me. Figure out papi. Because I just want to show the community say me get $50 for DJ out of my mouth. Me get paid now. Yeah. And me grow in my community like the least and the less too. Yeah, that kind of growth. Because I grow, I come at town monks, auntie and uncle, and it's like, tribulation growing. You see? Some more time, it's like we eat all well, more time is a man love cook from your youth, so more time you all do things here, man, where I do funny things to more time you're there around them at night time. I cook food because you want something to eat and them things there really. So me kind of end up a way where more time all that like send out you the more time man we all give me all that things say yo. Yeah, me used to brace in them way they all never come into a man. Give me all that strap all in a bag more time and say, can't go get that man up there a long something more time. He take it out of the bag and walk with it, bro. Me say, yeah, something come from it. No police can't tell me what to do. Can't hold more nothing at some Arabian. Them know me as a kind of youth, then it's like the first $50 as a juvenile teenager, me until the $50 they make. When me say a gun coming like if me say a chicken, it look like it's a police chicken. If me say a dog, it look like it's a police dog. If it's a tree, it look like a police tree. Everything just look scary to me. I just music me want to see in life, Dread. You see me? Some don't know them youth nowadays, I don't know what them I think about that. You see me?
Straight goods. You totally get it. Would you say a lot of at this time here now, a lot of the clashing with artists and stuff is what kind of slowed down Monster Shock as a crew at one time?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Wouldn't say that. You see, that's why I see the reason me tell you like because we are reason straight, but enough of the little reason where like we make with a reason but we can't edit a real. But you see this, when me I tell you still, because more time them reason will come out and hurt enough people because I truth, And I that them say hurt, but me free from me I talk and I talk the truth, See, I love the good car. Me and Ghost no reason. For like a good 9-10 years and people don't even know that, Me and them talk in the exchange words, Yeah. So you see the same culture vibe when we did naive to and never pay attention is a thing that it's like we have now. Because even now, I come a foreigner and I do some research and see what kind of happen. Because like them know our headpiece, enough man in music. So it's like you have some people that try influence what goes from the Monster Shop there. To try, like them want to write him and certain thing and get enough credit from him and them thing there. So it's like him himself, because no man couldn't do me that, for me do them that. So him himself that in it, but him did make a changes in the whole time when that's something they are going. Yeah. So it's like before even when you hear about Monster Empire and a Keep Rich thing, they come like the whole thing a shamble all from them time. Never under no excitement, but it seems like how it build, or people never see it build, and same way it does a broke up. We still a reason, I don't know so spar and rare, but the whole thing didn't mash up from them time there. That's why I say it's like general feel like the left out and the hungry way they were coming like everything him just try to pick up and fold back the vibes and rare, you know what I mean? I say so for real, but I was that I go on. Yeah. Ghosts a draw from the whole thing. Yeah. Seeing? Record for some people like more time them I tell him say right away like would I not carry away and I never saw it would I go. You know what I mean? I did him getting our way again now is like cause when we go so you know a 2 album we work on for real. Trust me.
2. Okay.
2 album Monster Shock work on. See? Because we go so and after the Monster party we say we do 3 solo album then a Monster album again. So we say we are work on Ghost album first. See? Ghost solo album. Then me, then General B. When we work on Ghost solo album, it fly in a Ghost head. So last year I know. I saw me and him reason about to that get to him head. See, and Ghost not even remember, so him not pay attention. So the most of Monster Shock, And me have most of the hits sang them through Monster Shock career, See, and if we get a dollar share 3 way. See, when the Love You album come out, Ghost start to change things now. Like, if we forget a dollar, he would have want 40 cents. So 60 cents per share from me in general. Yeah. Right in this, so something start, a funny start happen. And him start to hide and advise some people more time never advise him one way upon some different kind of rhythm. None of dancehall kind of thing I really try because you see him? So we did a move on them little changes there go on with some little funniness in my area. For real. I saw the last reason me and them reason over Canada same way. I bridge want to give you like $9,000 in a depression season the one night time where I go on. So come do something in Canada and I say, yo, Ray. See, even I'll take them company the reason I run a butcher yard today. So it's like, yeah. All right, that's the thing pop off right now. Marcus, Buju get by 2010 this. The case I go on, Buju get by to foreign. So we and Buju around this, so we did the whole day same way with the youth them. Marcus take off now, so him start record. And we first Marcus try record. First with the Marcus have when Buju there at jail, and we him send for. Name send for him, I stood and say, I really want a record for him. Want a combination tune, Monster Shot. Me and General go in there, put on something on Ray where I call Ghost. I say, go and do a thing on Ray. Because our records are still, we go in the man General. So Marcus now, as the producer, I say, you know, some more you and Ghost, I say still. Me love one I say, but more on Ghost part and Ray. So go there. So Marcus said, you more hear singing, yo, go and do a thing, man. If you can't do it, you not come away in Ray. So, you just sing how you go and so man, boom, I go tell Marcus it. So Marcus said, him I go talk to him. And the same treatment him give Marcus out there. You know, so me come out and look on him and tell you, see if that youth ever run the place. Him now look on you in a life goes. That little youth here, him. Yeah. And goes around there when Buju there prison, goes around there. Me live a fire in general there all about. Goes around there. When Marcus have the McTean and Popcorn them and I run the place, him there around there. And me go hear all them things they say. Marcus give all the youth them money if you cook out in the house and goes come there and tell all man they don't give him no food. That's how the youth take it deep. See? Yeah. So, I saw when the whole argument, I said, John Ghost, that youth there, him I go 18, but him father, him gone a prisoner or dead or nothing, and we were supposed to him father, friend, we are look out for them. And we first give him problem in him something. And that he did the job. See? Anyway, General said, rounds, you know, say that thing, like I know, say, a Bridging, a friend with the family, want to tell you nothing, a Bridging want to give you 9 grand. So come on, I cannot come do something, and not to go on, and the boy goes. I said, him want $6,000 out of the $9,000. See? So General said, him a tell him say take 5. Because him will take 1 and make me him take 3, because him know him take the 3. And that me I tell the man, I say, no, I 6 him want and I say, and them thing I go on with him and say, I'll tell you okay, them all little youth them. We are weaker them youth there road and them I eat and we there more time. Like we stagnant. See? Just because we are moved away like we don't see what I go on in the world. And the depression season not now go on. So because when for $1 last year, we have worked down to 70 cents, 60 cents, now we have to just work it out, Jack. See? Anyway, him jump up and him say, a 2-story woman have. So I'm not have to take no idiot money from people. So I'm just say, that is a God. And the last thing he said to Ghost, I would him and Ghost start back since Corona season of last year. Yeah. And we exchange language from like 2010, from the night up at Buju. We just say, that is it.
It seems like from the conversation started, or even from what I've seen from 19 how long, when it came to somebody being real in the streets, a real person, it was always Roundhead. Roundhead was a real, you would see into people's heart and you would deal with people like a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'd be getting it. With or without a hit song, you know, with or without millions of dollars, me get same way. Yeah, man.
No, man, you could definitely see that 100%. So then you would say, Bob, from there, 2010 is where everything fell apart for Monster Shock and all of that. They're cool. So
yeah, it kind of has team up from little before that still, but alright, that's it really, yeah. So even with all the, when you ask them keep rich thing there, really, and seeing, yeah. Because I don't know if it was the vibes from Bounty Killer. I wonder if I just know some people go out there and say, if you draw from that thing, they allow the man to marry. I don't know, because and that me say go on. Because even though I tell you, say, me and the next person even there, I take care of something for all my kids, them know. I set them things in music. I look on all them things. Them all some man way. A producer, I never see all them things upon record, them say all them name upon some of them record them way. Him and the producer, like, it's a combination song where that's Rounded and General be a Rounded and Ghost. I saw him and the producer named upon it. So it's like all the bridging now. When I tell me, I don't make reason for that part, but it's like me, I hear so like some lawyer thing man I did it right now too. To straighten out all something. So you see, it's like the next thing to a man try channel him because them know say certain joke with them can't run it in one away. Them can't do it when at the whole away there. You see me? Because somebody will identify the mistake or the flaw. You see it?
I take it from there. It's crazy what you go through, especially as a crew, especially when you're so big and stuff is happening. To keep it together is not easy because you're dealing with 7 brothers, 7 different minds. You're not even brothers, so imagine trying to keep 3 people on the exact same page.
A real thing too is that's why I come like it never really hurt me no way when we part. Because it was like a tag and war life me live. For the people them see the niceness I feel a couple of years where them see it. A whole heap of stress it put me through, man. If you just get it together more time, you know what I mean? I say, Yeah. A real thing, man. It was like a tag and war. Like we have two, as we say, 7 brothers with 7 different minds. So more times like me have to spend too much time to even show the man them say are the right way this. You see me? Before we even get it done well. We should have get that done in one day. It take a week to get done because we have to use 6 of the day them to show them why are the right way. You see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even all the youth that can cast the divide with Bounty Killer. Because I remember General called me. The producer same way said, him have a rhythm. Him want to go vice pan the rhythm. Boom, me come out of my yard and go link him. That's when we got the studio, I miss outside. So I said, when you ready for it? Channel, you know, said, my boy, I say him no feel up on the rhythm. Him no want up on the rhythm, I really. So I say, I know nothing, man. That's how the thing go, man. So I say, yo, I go give my reason, because I want to give my tech man for fooling. I say, I don't want to talk to you. You see me? Me as a general, look you them youth, we should have our own studio already and them thing there. You see? So them youth shouldn't even have gone like them have a career at Mercy. I never say nothing to him, man. I'm good, man. Let them do them thing, man. You see? And you should make them come tie up your life and go on like, you see, because him fall for the thing make them tie up. We and Bounty Killer life on night time, but it could have get all dangerous too. I just jam it keep my work that way. You see, because anything could happen, you know me, I say, for real. Yeah. And you see what me I say. And he's a man where no mean nothing to we. Make that happen. Which me think Killer mean more to it. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, a Killer artist, so me not think a producer will more pass and picking them a road if struggling for go and no man say around the youth that more than a Bounty Killer. Me not think he would have pass them. If my $1, me think would have even give them 50 cents. See, me can't bet on a producer like that, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Worse a youth, we and him not come up in the game like how we and Killer come up from Dungla come in. That's what I say. For real. So I make him know, so I don't have to talk to him. I have right to say anything when I want to say, man. I feel label and feel thing. Yeah. Because
That's
just
what I
always
listen
them kind of thing the way I want tag and war vibe. Way. I could remember even the Monster Shock album. We now meet with VP. And it's like the money we want for the album, VP never go half the money what we want. But we having our intentions and that we negotiate man. And they've asked them a sacrifice. And tell us some whole heap of promotion and something what we all get. And we don't get none of them things. And in the midst of the reason, like I said to him, say, if I have money that we all get, we want a studio, whole studio equipment and him say, I know nothing that. That can't happen. And go say, we are going to owe him. So I say, yeah, then we have to pay him for him thing, I owe, yeah. General B said, no, we have to go owe a man for him. We can't take a studio like that already. Yeah. At the first, we don't have a studio. Most artists, they say have studio in Jamaica, enough of the money. A VP might get them. See? Because VP, we don't even get nothing from the Monster Shock album. So VP would have done get back the money for him studio already. See? And it's like how it hurt me. VP himself see it today and something more general and goes name see. And after I share it with them, because VP just, when the meeting done, we are calling for every man get up and VP say, round it more and talk to you. I don't even know if VP remember this. I could have bust me a bus by myself. I never call the name because VP came in my office and signed 3 to 7 year publishing with me and give me some money. It's like the old man just look on it and say, you know, say, trust me, this youth are there on the wrong team of youth, them not no vision, you know. The man just call me in a room and count out a pack of money, give me for publishing right this, for do some publishing for me.
It's interesting, crazy, because I even remember even those times there, you would do a lot of weed songs. I don't think nobody in dancehall or reggae has more weed songs than Roundhead.
It's like the other day, a virgin put out a mixtape. Put it on YouTube. I think I want mix. I don't even remember the kid name, but sometimes I listen to one thing. But it's like I just the other day coming like me read it. I listen it. And go some boom and I look on the comment them. Whole heap of comment, couple hundreds of comment and I read 2 cuts. But one of them catch me nerves were like the virgin I said, him tell people over the years, surrounded that one of the most lyrical DJ from Jamaica, but me underrated. Seeing, but you are now. And it's like, me think pan it and say, it's not, I'm not underrated, you know. Yeah. See, more in mind all the bridge, they could have seen all the interview and just know, say, it's not underrated. The blacklist. Yeah. It's a more blacklist than underrated. Just imagine, I'm on a DJ. about gunman and rape and all. Like a big up raper and gunman. That's what I do like with marijuana. Illegal them time they're illegal. Something that I put on the forefront of what happens. And talk about it anyway. You know. Me there on stage trial at Jamaica and the government right this man, PJ Patterson man, and me pint him up, Mr. Patterson. Ganja illegal. So it's a thing we make the radar man them cut back on the plate on them thing because it's like it's a man this well like them a boots of a man who deal like illegal activity. It's what I say.
Got you.
So it fall me on that blacklist kind of thing for real. I mean see it, but I never mind it. Yeah.
Because I know even since we're going to be truthful, I think he was 29 or 10. They kind of try to mix you up with police and weed charge and all of those stuff there.
Yeah. You get weed charge. One at a time. See about St. Thomas there, St. Thomas police. You know what I say? And again, there, yeah, even that case, somebody beat that case because a police come and does a drive past the studio by Exodus, yeah? And come in and weed and rare. And I just like stereotype him, just send pick up weed and ground and like him want to say, my weed. Me I talk to Peter Metro. My back turn and yeah. I don't come live a friend because I got a court for a couple of times for it to see him. And I tell the judge, say, yo, do we miss a man love weed and we dead for this, you know? If I'm my one, tell us I'm my one. Seeing kind of life and death situation, this, but now I tell us I'm my one, I tell the life of myself, you know? Yeah. So just make the police come a court, come tell us and take it from me. And them see when me drop it or something. Seeing, when I just take this by myself. So yeah, go on for a little time, things you just say, go on with me, man. Yeah. But I'm not afraid. It's like, me love ganja that much too. Yeah, well, yeah. See, I know how eat song them a weed song. So when we look at my house and look enough achievement in our life, it's like it does illegal now, but coming like I could have seen myself like a ganja seller for true. Yeah. Cause most of me eat song them a weed song and them go under enough fight to sell them to a railway. Yeah. Yeah. A real thing. Enough denial of people deny it and railway because you see me? Where Babylon I say at the time. And now them say it all right now. The world want to say it all right. But me didn't know that from a long time. You see me?
They need to turn around and tell you sorry because you were a man, you're advocating from 19 whole long.
True.
Weed is life. Everything. Weed. You understand?
Yeah, then it's even that me I tell you, I go up in Northern California because the place is like a capital for marijuana now. And them white people, when them find out of me, them glorify me and make them know that make me know so them owe me. Yeah. So if you stay there with them, because they owe me. Them give me royalty, them owe me. Yeah. Them tell me that. You see?
Okay.
Because when them a fight for decriminalization and recreational purpose and legalization, me I tell you about prescription with that in the wildest dream. You see me? The reason white people I tell me say them see me greater than Bob. The exact word that they use, them see me greater than Bob Marley. That me say, what? That's when them say we might be saying it in a different way. When them explain it now. When them explain to me, I say, Bob Marley says so much great thing and don't live to see one of them. But for me, live to see this one, me say, doctor write a prescription for marijuana.
Got you.
That's great. Yeah. So it's like them say what them say first, but and I really mean it in that way. But when them explain to me, me see where them come from. You see me? Yeah. And I really think, I want to tell you about that song that is a song where I want to humble God-given song, you know. The whole of them God-given, but it's like this song now, we just get it. Because it's a wrong song, it's wrong to enough people know it.
What do you mean?
Music, it don't go in line with music. If you listen to the song, the way all the song is God, a God make. A man that go school for music can identify it more time than I tell him. See, because I see Little John, the rapper Little John.
Yeah.
But they run Little John for about a day and a half with Elephant, you know, with the Atlanta with him, leave Atlanta and come New York. I was the Eastern Parkway parade thing. VP, Chuck and Ray will go up and at 9-7 Chuck will go up and when Little John and Elephant man, the man thing, yeah. We never go up on VP Chuck that year there. So them up on the truck and them are going. So me just kind of lay back on my Elephant, them and one of the rapper, them and go on with them things. So when we pass now for the park where the Jews them here and now you have to turn off the sound. You can talk on the mic, but the music can't play when you pass with the Jews them there. See? Yeah. So come like we just hold the mic and just like the mic put on and every man a pause and a reason and a drink and rape on the truck, a trailer drive or float. We just hold the mic and say, yo, ganja for legal. Burn the bomb up like area and that. Yeah. We are smoke prescribed by a doctor. Thousands of people up on the park, we had the whole thing. Yo, the way Little John, the way the man at the first a man ever make me feel so uncomfortable, the way Little John come hug me upside way. Me I feel the whole of the man private part print out for me feel so scornful, me I use my prime now like a basketball shot. I swear to God, the man said, this you? Fuck elephant, this. The man said, you make me come in a music, you know, kid. And you make me so great. And the man said, what happened to that song there? The man said, me I try for at the song where me I try remix like me so bad in a remix. The man said me try for remix that song months to get it together. You saw me tell him never even identify it. It have 5 lines. And music I go with add bar 8, 4, 8, 12, 16.
Yeah.
Me say, weed when me a smoke prescribed by a doctor. 1. Brains all a click like a liquor them a dover. Nose a chum smoke like some trailer muffler. Yeah, spring water like some hose with sprinkler. And more weed me a ball for a 5 that me going on. If you smoke like I smoke, then you I like every day. Me just wake up with the song. Me don't build the song. Me wake up with it. Wake up with it and go to Steely and tell Steely, say, no, say, God give me a song of music. Now go so but me don't know how me do it. You know, because I don't know if you change it. And him say, DJ it. And when the DJ it, him say, yo, you can't change nothing, you know, but I mean, I have to go vice it and mix it. I never think I him vice it, but he mix it. You see me? So you know, cause him so great in the music, like him hide something was supposed to identify.
Yeah.
What it half would have there. You see what I mean? I say? But him just mix it away the way it not identify it, not show up to people, but it half. Half bar. It not half key, it half bar. It not half key or half beat, but it half bar.
I understand. I totally understand what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah. So like if your man for remix it back no more time, we give them problem. Yeah. Because if the one from the album, if you notice the one from the album now, we have to do it over back.
Okay.
We have to do back the front part, yeah? Because if the remix back on the thing, on something the rhythm. Cisco was on the rhythm at them time there. Somebody sleeping in my bed. And that, the remix back on that for the album, Mansa Party album, yeah? You get good vibes of foreign too. It probably never heard of me, I think I'm one of the biggest. Like crossover kind of them, yeah.
Yeah.
We have smoke and probably never heard of it yet.
Big song. And again, remember, you're leading out in those songs there.
Yeah.
It's your parts that everybody's remembering at that time there.
Yeah, because we don't have smoke and me alone. We don't have smoke seeing and probably never heard of it. My song to see me. I mean, just bring general to the song. Yeah. Because you know, me, some man has me tell about them kind of Yankee kind of vibes there. Because in general, he never feel it when me I bring it to him. Probably you never heard of me. I mean, I see, you know, how come that thing, oh, yes, sir, gonna better hack somebody. Probably you never, I see the Yankee kind of talk, but international talk, it don't work, yeah. You see me? Yeah.
Crazy. When it comes to even recording, I know you basically recorded for, even as a solo artist, recorded for almost every producer and every label. The only 2 producers I couldn't see, but again, I could be wrong, would have been Penthouse and Dave Kelly.
True. Yeah, I'm not record Penthouse or Dave Kelly for real. Because I say the same thing now, you know, I say, it's like, yeah, Penthouse, remember them, they chopped that kind of way there, you know. Seeing Shocking Vibe did it, but Shocking Vibe never kind of, Shocking Vibe did more wild. But Penthouse now, they kind of does have him syndicate of artists. Seeing Penthouse are the same thing as I work on them Buju and them Tony Rebel and for them syndicate to see me, yeah? I was a kind of vibe that them dealing, so them never use too much outer. So it's like we, you know, would like a Steely artist then, like Steely and Fat them artists. You see me? If you understand me, so it's like
100%.
Yeah, it's like Penthouse, them never, in that time, the Dave Kelly no one cross them border like them I work with Steely, them artists and Ray. So yeah, I do them thing that I like. I know I do them thing they catch me with them to and Ray. Because me and them cool. Seeing, yeah, Jeremy and everybody, me and them. Jeremy's like a father to me, see me. You see me? Yeah. But me know I just them kind of vibes the caught up. So that's why I never look on it no way like I rate them, not rate me. I just know say them kind of vibes. You just know say stealing them over this, so them around there, so them I do them things. So you see, the man approve them greatness. Stealing them have the greatness, them approve for them greatness, so them can take up youth and rise them like what stealing them I do to see them. You see me? Yeah.
Yeah, no, crazy because there's so much there. And I know after a while, you recorded for all these producers and labels and stuff. You came out with your own label, Monster Empire Music Group.
Yeah.
All right. When did you guys come up? When did you guys come up with that there?
Well, you see, the Monster Empire too, because even the Empire was cartel, I really mean get it from them. Yeah. Yeah. Because I really Deborah Brat carry the name, go get them. You see me? Because it's like Deborah Brat going a Frisco kid came a Papi, a Frisco, I've been to the Frisco there only from them time, but in the 2000 season now, Frisco came a Papi, like them come link me up to Papi, because, I'm still my car now with it. Because when me live now, me live in the mountain now, I don't know, no car, no hold, no vibe, no hold, and wake up. I just mean I'm here, so any vibes are hold, and all of vibes are here, nice. I drive, you have to drive, go back in your community, son. I did the same way, I'm a place, you see me? So, up there in Frisco come link me to. Boy, man, Deborah Brat that drive. So it's like, he might tell Deborah Brat now, say, yeah, Deborah Brat, man, so it start, man. See, the monster shop, they don't listen, man. See him? And Ray, man. So it's like, you don't know, you know, me a man full of talk. So I say, yeah, man, you don't know, man. Empire was saying now, Monster Empire in a larger estate and larger place, you see him? Yeah. So I say, yo, that bad enough Frisco. I saw if you do it at Portmore, just know, say, all the way at Portmore Empire, like all the Monster Empire and Ray, So yeah. That's why I'm really carried over there. You see me? Yeah, man, but it's like after now, when I come live all in America now, I kind of register it up and kind of sell it up. But from them time, they kind of say Monster Empire. And, you see me? From 2010, that season, a little before, because like in November, I come a foreign. And we put out an album too. Me put out a solo album 2010 too. 16
rounds. Yeah, man. 16 rounds of big rounds.
Yeah, so you see, a signature and Monster Empire produced album there too, so. Yeah. From this one, we kind of, I flick with the name I read, but we same way.
I know you've been in the business so long, and at one point you said you kind of fell out of love with the music business and all that stuff there. At what point in your career do you really say you kind of want to give it a break before you really start to pick it up again?
But at the same time, when even the whole of the vibe, where it's like you see, the thing get like a dog eat dog vibe where you and your friend them like, y'all think like you hurt all your friend them in yourself all more time. I say, trust me, if I do so, my head go is like, better me left this dread. You know what I mean? Because I think I do enough and me raise me with them well. I know say if me not finish certain thing, them when me set them can come pick up on it and live a good life. You know what I say? So me just say, yo, me just step away from this, because more as a trouble than niceness. You see what I say? Yeah. But I mean, you with them now. Yeah.
You're the ones dealing with music right now.
Yeah. Them really car. Yeah. And that me I tell you, even all the whole vibes of Jamaica with all born together. I look at that, I'm gonna pick her up at St. Hughes at school and she tell me, say, Daddy, I have to kill one of them man there. So that you say. Yeah, me love them too much and them run my life, them program me. So I look at all the whole thing just go on and really yeah. So when them tell me say them want the music and rave, just take up money and go buy them studio. Yeah, man. See that right now, I want thing them the shot on a video camera. Buy a drone and I like to sell it. See a camera does buy for them. Them come out of box. The camera is.
Proper. The proper one. Sony.
About $2,000 video. Yeah. Stand on them thing, them 25 stands. Them thing that plastic, all kind of thing. Membership. Yeah. Family, I want kind of the shoot over and I look at kind of this. Yeah, man. And them come draw back the nerves to the thing right now. And you see, them, and not like, I don't want more than just go on. I first love this. I catch back the love I get now for know the youth them, but I just them me really a set for them thing for them. You see me? And it's a thing where me love it. Yeah. Because like more time we always see people, more time we as black people, we think we look out ourselves a lot. Worse all Jamaican. It's like you have a husband and a wife. They are Jamaican, they have a one stall in a Coronation Market. And the stall build them a nice little house and send them kids them cheap it, they got a nice school. You see me? And still them wanna fight them cheap it they know for go become a bank clerk. Or a year hostess or something. You know what I say? Which them more time the mother and the father never see that work, you know.
Yeah.
It look like it at work because them see the bank teller dress up and thing and look good. Or the hostess dress up and look good. It look like it at work, but them don't know if it work. Them know so the market something we have to work, like build them a house and send them to school. This work. We sure of this. So why you want to run the youth them from that? If I even want to them make them come, no say we have a stall, make him have a shop where him sell market food and wholesale food then. See? Why you take with this where you sure say this work already? You try to push them in that something where you never see it work. You see it at work and think it work, but you're not sure if it work. But you sure say you work this. So my youth them now grow up and see them live a good life out of this and them want to come do it. I think it's a blessing. That's what I say.
For sure.
Because them now look out at themselves, them see where them see the life where them come live and them grow up and see where them are come from, where them father come from to come to this way, them coming out. And I really like I must have the greatest, but them see it. Yeah. And know say if we come do it, the most we can go better, you know, and best, you know, you see me?
You
So I
understand?
love it.
You totally get it, because even as you said, they're the ones that really put you back into the vibe of music. Because I know right now you have out like 3 new songs right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out last year and this year here, 2021 here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gelato, we're talking about Fever with Radio 97.3 and Smoke Like Every Day with Egyptian.
Yeah.
So you just
Yo,
felt
you know, say I know me no hear that soon from record it.
Yeah.
You know, definitely if you always can send it, come give it.
Okay.
You know, hear it. Yeah. Well, you see, I just some is a man staying okay. For real, I just yeah, man. Who are the artists them I just trust me. If it's a man we talk to Sean Paul and talk about me right now, they mean I have a bad physical. When them are youth, I just love me show them and make them know say you can't do this. You see, you come under enough vibe because you don't feel right. But just bad it up. You see, enough little thing or reach away and not like people like this. You just not feel right, so you're surprising to them. So don't take it as nothing. Just bad it up, make them know say. You know, look like if we have a machete, but we have the machete, we can chop tree and chop cane and do things wicked with that machete. Yeah, just use it up. Enough of them. Shaggy the whole of them too, because I was a couple of them too, you know, Shaggy, Raven, Badger Dread, Red Fox.
Screechy Dan, I think.
Screechy Dan. You have it. Yeah. And then we ask you to come back them in New York, one syndicate of them where you see now you them too, because Screechy Dan, you love to Screechy hard. So. Screechy Dan, yeah. Love Screechy Dan. I'm virgin, yeah. Yeah, man. And I see them way, I always give them youth the good vibes and courage and really see them way and never make them feel like them less than who them is. Because we run the game long before we shaggy them to and big artists and we never show them the style like we are style them, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Anything them are doing with their New York and can play a part of it. You see me?
You're one of the realest people that I've spoken to in a long time, if not probably even ever on this podcast, because you keep it 100% real. You know what I mean? Whether it's something that somebody's going to like or not like, that's not really your concern. Your concern is just keeping it 100% real. And I got to definitely respect that, big boss.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Real, man. And as I say, man, that's to the point, man, right now, the Monster Empire Music Group. My little son, I know, you don't know, Weed Seed, Film Production, my little sister, Malika Chanel. I have a thing out now, Par, yeah.
Yes, I see you promoting it.
Yeah, 2 more things for dropping a day. Coming week or the other week, I come out one thing, so you don't know. That's what I say, yeah. I just line with kind of delay because you don't know how the world I run now with audio and visual. So I say I really want them to release too much. Not even me myself, more them. I don't want to release too much without visual. You know what I say?
Yeah. You need the visual right now. It's visual.
Yeah.
Visual for sure.
Yeah.
You get it. If they want to check out anything that you're doing or anything, leave some social media contacts so they could check out your music or they could link up with you on social
media. Man. I same thing, man. On Spotify, same way. I've decided on Spotify. You don't know, Roundhead Big Rounds, same way. Instagram, Roundhead Big Rounds. Yeah. Facebook Roundhead, big rounds. All of them. Yeah. Twitter, the whole thing. Yeah, man. And the same thing, man. You don't know. That's support it, man. Because I do some work, see me, I go on all of vibes. Because first love where I say. And more time I like where I run down nothing, because it's like Shabba them and Josie Whale them and them never come stamping our way too much. Them do for them thing and give us space and still have them space. So same thing with there, I don't know, like we're all up in the youth them face, so I give the youth them space to make them do them thing, you know what I mean? I say. Yeah. But when they are seeing we are going one-on-one, so you don't know. You would support you out there on the whole of the media platform. As we say, Fever out there, Gelato out there, Par out there. You see, couple things out there. New thing with me and Egyptian same way. Real, man. The support it, man. You don't know. Man, stuff in life, man. Wild around there.
Wild. Before I get you out of here, give us a wicked 90s medley that I know Big Wrongs has.
Yeah. Let me give you something like what we say. Excuse me while I roll up my spliff. It's about time. Look at the Rolex on my wrist. Want some high grade for my brain get a lift. Tell me if you get the drift. Weed is life. Just face reality. I smoke weed to the end of the world. To the government, we put a question. No, you grant me a favor, like, is that? We let me a smoke prescribed by doctor. Brains are click like all the care them a do over. Nose that some smoke like some trailer muffler. And more weed we a ball for me sing. If you smoke like I smoke, then you I like every day. Hey. If you think of that, roll up and light up now. Let's get high. Roll it up. And I'm going on next side say, this are the Do You Remember remix. Tune after tune, make it them it's after it's running at the ear and jump up and skip and it go a little something like this. Me tell you, woman, if your man gone with another girlfriend, don't bother screw Suzette and Karen, jump around your property, no can. Say, girl, at you look so good, your man no stop cry for you. Me a out a road I carry feelings see you. You look so nice and all your man want you. Me a out a road I walk with belly for you, but girl, your boss way like a big beige kite. And me in your way she a go lose her. Girl, your boss way like a big beige kite. And remember, say Miss Chin from Japan and Jackie from Florida. Who spend vacation and muscle them corner. Cause we act like a fire, them here out the lace out crib. When we pin corridor, them here on the wharf. Money green cruiser, that get cherry color red. Anywhere the monster go, anytime me rock that show, the girls them go. We can't go straight to the man in the muscle temple, you know. Whole heap of them there, wild around there, you see.
Wild.
Yeah.
You understand, wild. Big Wrongs. Thank you so very much for this conversation, because again, it's been an epic. You know what? I got one last question before I get you out of here. Concerning today's music, you originally started out as a rapper. Right now, a lot of people are saying trap dance hall. A lot of the artists that came out in the 90s, they're not really feeling this trap dance hall, but you're almost like the godfather for trap dance hall. What do you feel about trap dance hall?
You know, so I don't really have the problem with it, you know. But it's what it's like one of the youth them kind of still keep the dance hall. Yeah. Because them say trap dancehall, but it's like more hip hop trap than dancehall. Some of them know it's like, I think them want to balance it a little more. Because if you find out something more I go on, they say, who really I use dancehall rhythm now is the African. It's really dancehall, 90s dancehall, the Africans are using. You know? So it's like sometimes you're not even familiar with all the language, but the beat does have you. That was dancehall. You see me? Now it's like, the trap now is like a more the words. It's like, you know, I don't think the balance there with the artist. I compliment the rhythm and the rhythm I compliment the artist. You see me? Sometimes me hear somebody reading them more time. Because them youth of them attack lyrics. Enough of them attack enough lyrics when I go around them. See? But sometimes I don't think enough of the rhythm them trap rhythm I justify them. Make you hear them that way there. You see me? And it's like some of them comfortable with it because it kind of even more relaxing too. And that's why enough of them kind of lack in a performance. You see me? Because the trap thing kind of comfortable, more easier for record pan and them things. So. But when them figure deliver now more time, it's like the vibes, you know, sometimes them even deliver the real way. And yeah, because it's just computerized, them just do the thing and really pitching this and pitching that. But when now if we go deliver it to the fans now. You see, so at that now, I think the trap now make them tie the thing. You see me? Both recording and performance. Seeing? Yeah. So it's like the trap, I take care of one side, but when they go to perform now, it's like, get the feelings there. See, because me hear youth at age when I run the thing now, I say, them prefer just go and listen to them out, them don't like stage show, them don't like them at stage show. Which, me I wonder, what that, you know what I say? Yeah, me hear youth in Jamaica, youth, I see them youth, them we run the thing age group. I say, them prefer go and listen to them out, they don't really want to see them on the stage, they don't want, you see me? So it's something them now get. Them I get it one place and now get it there, so. You see me? So, and the trap, the vibes of the trap, and that me I tell you say more kind. It's like you see it like a R&B thing and a dance all that. You know what I say? So, me not knock it. Me feel like it for dead, but then don't forget the root. You see me?
Got you.
Yeah. Seeing a phone of things that are rare and changes. We have to always prepare for changes. But it's like you hear a smooth calypso, but still calypso. You're not gonna hear calypso. You see me? You have a man slow down like a tempo in a calypso and a calypso same way, but him not gonna change from calypso completely. You see me? Yeah. And it's like what them call trap dancehall. Me more hear hip hop tonight than dancehall. You don't think so?
I agree. Where you hear you see, because dancehall was a thing it's when you came on the stage, the drummer would beat the drum and that's giving you the vibe to jump and perform. It's like trap dancehall it's not made that way. It's more of a mid-tempo, almost a slow tempo, relaxed.
More smooth kind of.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah. Smooth vibe. So for real, and that's me as I'm gonna knock it. I know I'm a man love the Yankee kind of flavor from long time already. I'm gonna knock it. I love it, but I just the balance more on the youth American. You know what I say? And that's why me I tell you say it's like this one me I tell you about in the interview, Ritical, me I tell you say if you really know me Ritical, go up on the corner and the rhythm know me a draft and know like the car they ride the show time and them thing there, if you know him neck and neck with me and them rhythm there now fight for you, say yo, find me rhythm on the CD there when him we are number 2 or give me number 5 or number 7 round. He just work with that. So me I say, yeah, the versatility there where me not seen enough of them youth, them kind of like it and say, yeah, give me a vibe where, yeah, for real.
You get it. The floor is yours right now. Any big ups before I get you out here? Big up anybody you want. The floor is 100% yours now.
Well, you don't know. We just want to say love to fans and friends over the world, same way. You see, man stuff in life, while out there, you don't know. So we say, people from Jamaica, Canadian, same way. Toronto, Mississauga, Gene and Finch. You see, everywhere around there, you don't know. England people, them same way. You see what I say? Straight around Russia, you don't know. Right from around the Black Sea to around Moscow corner, you don't know. Vienna, same way. Yeah. But that's how we got the world drop on these Africans same way. You don't know. All around the world, me and people reason from more time. We have friends all about and we just say you don't know. Love and mercy for the Palestinian them around there. You see, blessing on earth. You don't know, man stuff in life. Seeing.
You get it. Big Wrongs, thank you so very much. Epic conversation from an epic artist from the 90s right now. Still right now. You understand?
Officially.
Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.